car.
Right.
And he just flew to
So
the hospital.
currently,
So I think it's
everyone
just
is outside the Juju house, which was the
except for
Harriet?
except for Harriet and Wilhelm.
Harriet and Wilhelm sped off to the hospital because Wilhelm was on the brink of death.
Yeah, he was.
Everyone else right now is outside the Juju house. They've murdered 2 people. Wait, did you guys kill Silas?
Silas?
I think you guys killed Silas, the shopkeeper.
Yes.
You killed him and you killed the priest.
Yeah, we definitely killed the priest.
We killed a lot of things.
There are 2 dead bodies inside a shop. Well, no, there's probably about 6 dead bodies because you took care of the zombies.
Hey guys, I got a plan.
What's your plan, Shmi?
I usually got some alcohol back in the trunk.
Shots
burn
have
it
been fired.
down.
I like it.
And it's high noon, if you'll remember. It took, what, maybe an hour? So it's maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon right now. That's when this all went down.
We're burning it down.
We're going to start with Harriet going to the hospital. Start there. Okay, so Harriet...
But why is the rum gone?
You've gone to the hospital.
Man, that reference will be funny in about 80 years.
So you're going to the hospital, and you're taking Wilhelm, and you get there, and you're greeted by a friendly, albeit very large nurse.
A friendly giant.
She's not unattractive. She's about average, and so she runs to meet you.
She's a curvy lady.
She's a curvy lady
with full-bodied woman.
Bit of a beard.
So I don't know. Do you want to RP into this, or do you want?
I don't know what RP means.
Role play your way into this.
Start talking.
So I just pull up, just start screaming, "Help! Help! We need help!" And I just start opening the door, pulling him out. Got the top down, so you can just roll. Of course, it's. I guess.
Okay, so
I come down. Someone large enough to carry this man.
Yeah.
So I come down. I grab him, and we got to take him to the top floor because I noticed that he's been bitten.
What happened? He was bit by zombies.
Okay, so we take him to the top
Wild
floor.
dog attack. Wild dog
rapid
attack.
dog.
Yeah,
So
rapid
we take him
dog.
upstairs.
Rapid dog?
I've seen this before in World War I because there were German zombies. I don't know if you guys have played that video game. But there were German zombies.
I'm Dutch.
Just so you know, they're not Nazis yet. They're just
Fascists.
They're just German.
They're just the Huns.
Yeah, they're Huns at this point.
Are you trying to survive here?
I don't know. I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
I just know.
Have we figured out whether or not he's going to turn into a zombie since he's been bitten?
We don't know.
I think at this point we don't know, so we have to assume that our goal is to keep him alive. We don't
Keep
know
him
what
alive?
happens.
So I'm not going to take him to the top floor and throw him off?
No.
Also not going to take a gun to his skull.
I swear we should throw him off the
Using
building.
silver bullets and burning the body. This is not at the moment. The goal.
Right now, do you want to put him in the hospital and just leave him there, or
He'll be fine.
If we leave him there, he's going to create an epidemic. And
we
New
don't
York's
know
going to
that.
go away.
We don't know that.
Nobody knows.
We don't know that.
come
That's
back from
completely
London and just
out of
burn to
game.
the ground?
Yeah.
The 1920s with
And obviously, I mean,
Spanish flu.
my character is trying to keep him alive. She's just really freaking out, and she does have a sword. So if you're
That's
trying to do
right,
that,
you're-
I would run her. I would run you through.
Yeah, you've got a sword. I've got a 38.
Still,
Yeah.
and you got to hit.
Okay,
But
so what we had decided upon is
We're
burning
we'll
down the
say
gun to work.
you guys
Just saying.
you both sort of conversed about what's going on, and she realizes the connection to the Juju house,
Right.
and we had realized that one of the people that was murdered by this death cult was
one of my
actually
friends.
Jezebel's fiance.
Yes, my fiance.
Jezebel.
we.
What's his name? Ahab.
Yes,
Oh, wow.
actually, sure.
Ahab Weinstein.
Yeah, Wait, that's your last name.
Yeah, we got married.
All right, okay. Your husband.
Yeah, so my husband
Who's common law?
in the 20s. It passed.
New York.
It's New York.
So we'll say Wilhelm's getting patched up at the hospital right now, but Jezebel's taken a particular interest in this case and wants to
help.
out.
If you guys don't mind.
She was a medic in the war.
Yes. I have lots of experience with bullet wounds.
And transfer.
Which war?
World War One.
The Great War at this point.
There's all sorts of wars.
The war to end all wars.
Invasion of Haiti.
The invasion of Haiti. It's a good war.
That lasted like 8 hours.
There's a skosh on one side.
Patience had it coming.
Back at the Juju house, you start hearing sirens. Police sirens, and they're drawing near.
Let's burn this place down and get out of here.
Absolutely.
We don't have nothing. What are we going to burn it with?
Alcohol.
Alcohol.
No. But isn't that in the car that they just took off?
I always have a little vial of something on me.
What
What about that flask of
Didn't they
yours?
have a van that they came in?
They had a van. Okay, what was the?
Yeah.
Let's go over the loot that you guys got.
I got like a
Someone
silver
got-
chain.
You got the
Yeah, silver
silver.
necklace.
Someone got a silver bowl. Someone got a scepter, a wooden scepter.
I honestly don't remember it. I've
A
left
wooden
my inventory
scepter?
sheet at home.
A wooden scepter.
It's called Billy Club.
This is a wooden scepter, ceremonial.
Oh, I have scepter on my thing. That must be
Oh, it's a
mine.
headband. That's what I got.
Scepter was mine.
I've got a silver headband. That's it.
Dick's got a mask, a ceremonial mask.
Sure do. I'm wearing it right now.
All right, so you put the mask on.
Uh-oh.
You just
Is this like going to turn into a Jim Carrey kind of thing? Or?
you're ready to turn into a cartoon character.
Stop me!
That reference is gonna be funny in like another 50 years.
Yeah, exactly.
It's true. It's true.
No,
All right,
It's
so
Jim Carrey. I don't know.
as soon as you place the mask on your face, it adheres to your face as if it's like a living thing, and it's clutching onto you.
It really says that.
Yeah,
I'm not resisting.
Does it really say that?
I was surprised you didn't do it at the end of the last session.
I thought I did.
No, you didn't. I was waiting for it.
Oh, well, I'm wearing it now.
So let's
Wait,
see
so
what
it is a
happens.
Jim Carrey situation.
Pretty
Yes,
much.
it is.
It's not
Somebody
funny for
stop
another
him.
20 years.
Sorry,
The
sorry.
Mask was just a documentary about this.
Oh, I see. I see.
Based on true events.
All right, so your pupils expand to fill the eye sockets of the mask.
Oh, that sucks.
This
Let's
is the best thing
see.
that's ever happened to me.
Make a sanity roll.
Oh, I got water.
Already? This guy's gonna die because he put the mask on?
Very possibly. That's how this game rolls.
Dick Schmee is so freaking awesome.
I do enjoy Dick Schmee. I'll be sad if he dies. Especially after his shenanigans last game.
I hope we can edit the audio on this because I really want just to say I really enjoy Dick. I really.
39.
It wasn't a very long experience.
And then you gotta say,
I
well,
failed.
it's an
You
acquired
failed,
taste,
okay.
but
That's an
How
acquired
do you
taste.
pass, actually?
Yeah, how do you pass
You
it?
learn to love it.
How do you pass sanity?
Do you roll less than
You
your
roll
allowed?
less than your sanity
Okay,
number.
you pass.
Oh, I passed it then.
You're
Yeah.
a very sane person.
I'm very sick.
Yes.
Surprising, actually.
Because my intelligence is 18, yo.
it's
Right.
based on
person
power,
in the
though.
room.
It's based on
Yeah, well, I'm
power,
the
I think,
biggest
though.
person in the room.
What's your size?
18.
Oh, yeah, that's bigger than me. I'm 15. I'm a large lady.
The-
I'm 60.
I'm a very large lady. What happened to us?
I don't know.
I'm 9.
Oh. Yeah, you guys are both the same size.
We really let ourselves go.
You're an 18?
I'm not fat.
But you're a man. I might fall in love with this
And,
guy.
and for that matter,
exactly
what's your
what happens
strength?
here.
Curiosity.
I'm like,
13.
what powers do I
So at least
have?
You got some.
Somebody come here.
So you got some fat, but it's a hard fat.
I'm 12
Nice.
for my strength. We are going to fall in love.
We're probably going to fall in love.
Please don't roll those numbers.
I'm totally role playing this.
No, we're not. We're really not.
Don't interfere.
We're not role playing romances.
Well, here's the thing. My
I don't know,
fiance's
really starting
dad.
to like him quite a bit.
I might have to bring you back to life.
Well, one of his characters.
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be a little mouth to mouth here, I think.
Come on, Daniel.
I know, there's
What
something
are we
here.
doing?
There's something here.
My character takes a seat and waits to see what happens.
The mask falls off your face. You roll a d4.
A D4?
Yes.
It's a D6.
That's a D6.
Oh yeah, duh. I rolled a 4. 2.
2. Okay, you see the god Azathoth.
I see him?
Yeah, you see him. And that's what you rolled the
You've
sanity
seen the
for.
face of...
So roll 1d10. And that's how much sanity you're going to take for succeeding.
2.
Alright, so you take 2 hits of sanity.
Any mythos from that?
Yeah, do I get a myth?
Yeah, you get, let's see. Roll another d10 and add that to your Cthulhu Mythos.
Oh, heck yeah. Oh.
2.
So does he get sanity points for that?
He lost
No, he
2.
lost him.
He could have lost a lot more. But the mask now falls off. And I think you get... You can put, if you ever do the spell, contact Azathoth, You can add 25 percentiles to the chance that will succeed.
So I get a spell?
Well, you don't get the spell, but if you ever try to do it,
But if you ever get the spell and you
if
want
you ever get a hold of the spell and you wear the mask and you live again, you get a 25% chance increase.
And you get the mask and you
So I
live
don't get
again.
to wear the mask, otherwise I see him every single time?
Well, you might see him. It depends on what you rolled.
So every time you put it on, it's like
This time you saw. This time you put it on and you saw Azathoth. And now,
What happens if he sees...
so. There's like
I should put it on again?
there's like
Similar
sirens and cops coming. Can we like do this?
Sirens
later?
and cops, yeah.
Yeah, let's get out of here, guys. Let's burn this place down and get out of here.
Dick,
Son
where's
of-
your
oh,
vodka?
son of-
Or
I can't believe you survived that. That was. You would have taken a D100 sanity hit if you would have failed that.
Why not? No, that's
I'm the same person due to my power and intelligence.
Oh my goodness.
all right, so
Okay, so you guys succeed.
we're pouring
now.
down the
You don't have much time.
right now.
We already
All
poured
right,
it and lit it.
I'm running up the stairs right now. I'm
Okay.
getting,
Getting
out
in
of
the
there.
van and going away.
Okay, where are you guys going?
Should we go to the
Back to the
hospital
hotel?
and meet up, or meet
Or the,
back to
I guess the hospital.
check on our good buddy Wilhelm?
You know.
Okay.
I thought we'd head to a speakeasy.
That's how we've started
you
our
have
last two
alcoholic?
sessions. So why not?
What?
Are you an alcoholic?
Maybe.
You haven't admitted it yet. Okay.
It's the 20s. Do I have to admit it? Is it everyone?
I don't think they have that word yet, do they?
No, I think that's just what you do.
You're a
Just
drunk.
relax the
You're a
shame.
drunk. Yeah,
You're a drunk.
I'm a private eye.
that's what they do.
They're pretty much synonymous, I think.
I'm unemployed, has-been cop. What do you think?
Okay, so you guys are all meeting up at the hospital then.
Sure.
You've taken on a new crew
Because
member.
apparently we care about
We're going to
William.
introduce your character.
Maybe before they leave.
Okay.
Excuse me, nurse. What do you know? What do you know about the Wilhelm?
Oh, we're there now?
I
Okay.
don't know.
That was
Uh,
drive.
well, his condition is getting better.
Huh?
I want to. Should I?
It's up to you.
Well, no.
Well,
'cause-
no, well, now they'll know.
Yeah.
So, we'll go ahead and answer how he's doing.
Oh, did I?
You can try to heal him. Actually, if you want to roll your first aid or medicine on him, you can.
Can I roll my? What should I? If I roll, okay. So if I use my chemistry and my biology somehow, according to the book, I can make an antidote for this zombieism.
Do we
That's
know,
what's
do
happening.
we know
Do we
he's
know that's
zombie?
happening?
Yeah, none of
We
us.
don't
Yeah.
necessarily.
I
Right
don't
now,
think that's
we
something that
right now
happens with
his
zombies in this
wounds.
thing.
His wounds right now are from bites and stabs and
Claw
gunshots,
marks.
Yeah.
claw marks. And
A
We're
very,
not
very
actually sure.
large assortment of foods.
Did we actually shoot him? Like, I don't
So
think we
basically, a
actually
Friday night.
yeah,
So basically a Friday night.
he was hanging out with Dick.
Just hanging out with
He was
Dick.
hanging out with Dick.
Yeah. So just where were these stab wounds?
The bullet wound is apparently from.
We need to talk about it.
Yes. Looks like there's been some penetration of the skin. Of the skin.
I murdered my share of zombies. He got eaten by them. I murdered them.
I stood by a hole.
But he was your shield.
Okay, so should I try to heal him?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Do you want to keep the character alive?
I'm fine either way.
Here's the problem: is I don't want to do anything for him if we don't know if it's the zombie.
But the thing is,
But you
none of us
wouldn't
would
know that.
actually know
Yeah,
that
none
in
of
real
us
life.
know.
That's outside of game. Like that's
Yeah.
how is that outside the game?
because
They're
there's
zombies.
not zombies. Like that's
I
not
gotta
a
use
thing
the
that we know
restroom.
about.
You
in the
guys
Yeah.
discuss
1920s.
this.
I mean, as far as our characters know, there's these crazy things came up and attacked, but we don't actually know they're a zombie. We don't know if there's this contagion or anything. That's well beyond what our characters know.
1960
Yeah.
hasn't
Yeah.
happened yet.
Yeah.
We haven't seen none of the
You know,
dead
yeah,
yet.
exactly.
We don't know.
There aren't all the movies. There's not all the books. Our characters wouldn't really think that. Oh, if it's a zombie, you've got to burn the body, kind of thing.
Yeah,
You
they
know.
would be like, what just happened? He's
Yeah.
been attacked. We need to save him.
And like
That's all
even
we
my
know.
character would be sitting there going, he was attacked and bitten and scratched.
Strange.
Scratch. Yeah, scratch. She's not going to go, hey, help me, my friend's been bitten by a zombie right in the middle of a hospital. I mean,
She might.
So
well, yeah, actually, she lost enough sanity there where she could just be rambling on about
Whatever.
zombies.
I lost that. I'm contemplating putting the mask back on. Greatest day of my life.
Okay, so
Awesome guy.
Yeah.
should I try to save him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
You should do it.
Yeah.
if
try
nothing
and
else, it'll make an interesting
and then we can bring him back
event later on if we have to actually go
We'll
and
have to
hunt
roll
him down
a
and kill him.
character when he dies.
Okay, so then what should I roll?
2d10.
Two
Just-
D10s for your medicine skill or your first aid skill.
Well,
Is
should
it
I
first
use
aid?
medicine or first aid?
Is there medicine?
Well,
Probably medicine since we're in a hospital.
if we're at the
so
hospital, yeah,
medicine.
it'll do more.
I also have pharmacy and I've got biology and chemistry.
I would assume
Okay.
medicine probably.
Medicine.
Yeah,
Probably.
medicine at this point.
Medicine, and I roll what?
The 2 D10s. So, the
So
Is
yeah.
this a D10?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these
That
ones
one
look like
and
this.
and then the one's the same shape.
But it doesn't
Yeah.
have the tens.
Yeah.
Roll those, yeah.
So this is your first number. That's your second number.
So 0 is 10.
0
No,
is 0.
10 is 10, right? Because you got
Yeah.
Yeah.
this
0
one has
is
your 10. This is your 10 digits, so like 40, 60, and then that's the other one's like you'd be able to roll 46, right?
Yeah, so if I take these,
Oh.
so right now I got 22.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
70.
All right, I'm a little bit retarded when
No
it comes to
worries.
this stuff. So do I have to roll high or low? What
You
am I
roll,
looking
you're
for?
trying to roll underneath the number that's on your sheet. If you could roll underneath the numbers on your
You
sheet, then
succeed.
the roll is successful.
Oh no,
What is it?
I put it pretty high.
But what is it?
55.
Okay, so
Okay.
anything under 55
That's
is a
pretty
successful
good.
roll.
50% chance.
So 55 or lower
Yeah.
is a successful roll.
98.
That is
98.
not a
No.
successful
You're
At
dying.
this point, I say we just admit him to the hospital and leave him there. We'll let the hospital take care of him.
I think so, and then we can decide what to do with him.
98. That should be a good roll.
Our GM's been gone so long that I think maybe we need to admit him to the hospital.
Everything coming out okay?
Do we need to go get some Dokalax?
You can mix it in with.
With your
Cookies?
key, yeah.
98 is not a successful roll.
No,
That's disappointing.
because the whole point is that way, as your skills go higher, you have a greater chance of success. Because obviously, you have more chance to be on.
Daniel,
Yeah.
I rolled a 98.
On what?
Medicine for
A
Wilhelm.
98?
Yeah.
How many hit points is Wilhelm at? 1?
1.
Well, I'm saying we're admitting him instantly to the hospital, letting the doctors now take care of him.
It's the GM's call.
Yeah.
It is the GM's.
Yeah, so she tries to administer some medication.
Wait, this
and
isn't cool. Like,
He goes into
I wanted to
cardiac
kill
arrest.
him. I wanted to kill him in the first place, and then I try to help him and I kill him.
Maybe.
He goes into cardiac arrest. A doctor rushes over, starts taking his vitals, and is rushing him off somewhere and says, "Jezebel, get out of here!"
I got in trouble too.
What did you do to poor Wilhelm?
So currently he is rushed off to the back room
Status unknown.
with 0 hit points, and he's going into cardiac arrest.
Well, they wouldn't know about cardiac arrest in the 20s.
Well, the heart stopped. They know
His
Well, they know that the heart stopped, right?
heart stopped.
Did
Well, they don't know if he was an AFib or VFib.
I don't know either.
Both.
that. Both at the same time.
Doubled it up.
Both valves.
He's an
shut.
AB fifth.
An ab.
So
Fib.
so yeah,
Plata,
wow. Okay.
verata.
Okay, so Wilhelm's status currently unknown. Do you want to continue figuring out what's going on with him?
Are you guys still gonna let me come?
You can leave. Okay,
Yeah.
I will give you
No,
this.
roll a new character now.
You killed our friend!
I'm sorry about your friend. Can I come with you guys? I'm a really good doctor.
To be fair, Wilhelm
I just strapped a ballpoint pin to his trachea. Sorry, it didn't work out.
I thought this was a new.
I saw he had a bloody nose, so I gave him a tourniquet.
Right around the neck.
Well, it certainly
He'll never
stopped
bleed
the
again.
He'll never bleed again. Oh, it's terrible.
You can leave a forwarding address. You know what? You could
Yeah.
leave information with Jonah Kensington if you'd like, who was a Jackson Elias's.
We can leave my address.
Yeah, well, you can.
Your
Utah.
address is a van.
Your address is a van down by the river.
My address is just Utah.
I thought it was the license plate to your car. It's,
If you want to leave information with Jonah Kensington for where Wilhelm can find you later on if he survives, you can do that. If
Let's do
anyone
it.
wants to
Okay,
stay with
okay.
him. Okay, so what are you guys doing then?
Okay.
Should we call?
After all this, I head back to the hotel at the plaza.
Does anyone need paper for notes? I don't know if anyone's taking notes.
I'll take the paper.
I am not currently, but I would like to.
Yeah, I
That
guess.
I'll
sounds like a
take some
great
notes.
idea.
Can I just take notes on the back of my sheet?
You can.
Yeah.
There's paper.
So,
This is from the pirate mystery dinner.
killed
Yeah, it is.
Wilhelm.
Thank you, sir.
Kill Wilhelm.
Operation
Wilhelm.
Kill.
Check.
Operation Czechoslovakia.
This is a list of all your names. So Wilhelm's at the top.
I still got notes from my very
called
first
Jezebel onto our.
one. I got Hannum,
I ride the beast.
death equal good, 9 hells, owl dude smiley face,
Death
Earth
equals
3.
good.
Earth 3. Well, because that's where Owlman's from. He's like Batman except evil.
I'm following.
You know, he comes with Power Man. They take over Earth 1 because they destroyed Earth 3. Oh, never mind. What's wrong with you people? How do you not know this? It's common knowledge. Lex
All right.
Luthor has to join the Justice League back together?
Hey guys, I'm sorry for killing your friend.
He was pretty beat up.
He's dead. You heard more?
He's
People die.
definitely dead. They didn't have CPR back then either.
Back now, you
They
mean?
just take my leg.
Maybe he just all of a sudden came back to life. maybe he was spared.
They gave
him
him
a
the reverse
back
zombie virus.
They gave
You
him
die
injection
and then you
morphine and
go.
see what happens. This eases pain.
They shot him with adrenaline.
Cheap adrenaline.
Cheap
I
adrenaline.
wonder if they had adrenaline back then.
Sherlock Holmes taught me that.
It did.
They used cheap adrenaline in Sherlock Holmes.
That makes sense.
Remember?
Because they must have milked the adrenal gland.
Yeah.
I bet they did that.
That sounds gross.
Okay.
All right.
I don't
So,
think you do this.
so-
I'm sitting there drinking. She's all shaken up, and she's like, "I don't know if I can take this. This is just becoming too much. I'll make sure that you guys are funded. I've got to take a break. I'll send some help your way."
Hey, I got something to
And-
help ease your pain. She's coming with us whether she wants to or not. I need the money.
He's selling her in London.
No. But having a cash card like that.
Oh, she has agreed to fund it.
She's funding.
So, did you roll on a character?
That's what I'm saying. She's not going to.
Okay,
Okay.
so
You got 3. I was going to roll another one before I came, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I
So
regret that decision.
Should roll
she,
another one.
yeah, and she'll probably be back, but we thought this would be more
you
interesting.
can put
for
your
you.
character's name and
David
dexterity
Dexterity.
on there.
Okay.
So is she giving us cash?
Yes.
I'll take the cash.
It's all she's really ever good
Dick
for.
is our
anyway.
accountant.
I'm also an accountant.
CPA.
I also
Hey,
took the CPA exam.
This man runs a extremely intricate business with a lot of risk and overhead. I'm okay to let him be our accountant.
I never said I made money out of
I
it.
can't remember his name, but
just like the
butler from
byproduct.
Big Hornet.
Okay.
Killing him,
The,
the murdering.
Yeah,
That chair?
but basically that's her butler's son.
Okay,
That's who
perfect.
this is. So, she takes off,
I
and
just
then
like the
while
murder
later
part.
comes in Kyun Lee.
We have done a lot of murdering lately.
June Lee.
Kyun
Yeah.
Lee.
Kyun Lee.
You Asian?
I need
She-
your
well,
45.
yes, this is the son of her butler.
The son of her butler.
Yes, he's had a crush on her for years, and so he's helping out, taking
It's a
her
stress
place.
ball. It relieves my stress.
This is
It's also a Pokeball.
is
So
that
that-
her name Kaito?
So does she live long enough to
Yeah,
buy me a
basically.
45?
Well,
she's still alive.
she's still alive. She's still going
her
on.
slightly.
She just, but she, technically speaking, she lost enough
caught a dick.
sanity last game where she's
Wait, you're the one
someone
who
who
knows
has
a
to
spell?
recover.
Throw a Pokeball at
So we
you.
thought
know.
we would do this.
Makes sense.
So yeah,
Stasis.
Kyunli's been given a decent allowance through all this for the funding of this, and he now
Wait,
chose.
Kyun Lee has the money?
Yeah,
Well, he's
he's
managing
connected to the
her.
He's the
family.
butler.
He's connected to the family.
Never trust the butler. They always steal the family jewels anyway.
And then they kill people.
Well, it's usually the maid. The butler tries to cover it up. For the sake of the house. We don't
That's
want
a stupid chair.
You don't like that chair?
No.
For the sake of the house.
Okay.
Okay, so Kyun Lee's in. And Harriet's gone.
How much money do you have?
How are you? He's
Oh, did you get...
actually, I wanted Korean, but they didn't have that option for these, so it's Chinese.
I'm pretty
So
sure
I don't think
you
the
can call
name.
yourself Korean and just go with it.
Absolutely not. It's got to be GM approved, is what he's saying.
Oh, you don't like Koreans?
For the record, I do.
Mostly North Koreans.
Fine people with a rich culture.
A beautiful culture.
Yeah.
I was just talking about how much I loved Dear Leader.
The other day.
What was his name? Kim Jong-un?
There's a great Tumblr of him looking at things.
That is a great Tumblr.
Mostly spreadsheets.
You know, Dennis Rodman went over there and got super drunk and...
Saying happy birthday to him like Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, apparently he actually pooped in the hallway of the hotel that he was at.
Good.
Yeah, he was so drunk he pooped in the hallway.
Good job, Dennis Rodman.
He's an ambassador.
I would expect nothing less.
I didn't really meet him. I saw him once at a gas station and did a
Kim
point.
Jong-un.
At the gas station.
He's trying to figure out. He was just looking at the gas
Just
pump.
looking at it.
Yeah,
The generals were around and pointing at it. And he was looking at it.
right. I was surprised at how short he was.
We don't believe all Asians are short.
All Asians are short and bad drivers.
Especially the Canadian one.
That's incorrect. I'm a fine driver. And I'm average height.
For an Asian.
My sister-in-law Tomo, who will never listen to this, but her husband might.
Hi, David. It's Charlie. You may understand.
All right, so we have a new member, and
We're still trying to figure
what
out.
are you guys gonna do?
Well,
Are you guys laying low?
We're driving
Like, are
the
you
van,
actively
right?
trying to avoid police officers?
They don't know we killed anybody.
Not
We burnt down the
necessarily,
building.
no.
Well, they did see us probably running to the van. Someone did.
People may have.
What van?
The
Oh, you already took care of the
the
van?
Juju house was surrounded by apartment buildings.
Is
Yeah,
Juju a little bit racist?
We were a bunch of white people.
I will say Dick and Jefferson, who is not Jefferson took off. Oh no, Jefferson's
Jefferson's the
insane
same.
asylum.
Yeah, he ran off.
Dick
the
and
bridge.
Jefferson were chased by a large group of naked cultists in the middle of the night, and that was observed because it was observed by all the locals because Dick was screaming. I believe he said they're murdering virgins in there.
They were. No joke.
But naked?
For the record, there wasn't. But that was me getting people to pay attention.
So people did see Dick Schmee running from there a few nights prior.
No, they didn't.
They did.
It's the slums. They don't care.
Dick Schmee. Like from Schmee.
Yeah.
Mr. Schmee?
Yeah. Okay. I get it. Alright.
Like from
So-
the famous blog you may have read.
Maybe you've read my blog.
Maybe you know me from Shmee.me.
No.
It's in all my email signatures.
It's not actually. I should put it in there.
Yeah.
I need to make myself a Shmee at Shmee.me address.
Okay, so dude was running away from naked people that were trying to kill him.
Yes. Before. Okay. So
They were all
fight,
naked.
When the fight went down,
Yes.
there was only 2 people there and the zombies. They attempted to infiltrate it before, and there was some sort of meeting going on, and there was hundreds of people in this
Not
room. All of them. Well, dozens.
It was like 12.
There was at least 12 people.
More than 3, less than 100.
There was one other guy named
Zero.
Chuck.
There were 72.
There were
Also,
hundreds,
There were virgins they were murdering.
and they
Get 'em
interrupted
up
their
to,
meeting and got chased out of there.
97.
I believe I put on a fake mask and danced a little bit,
Why
You
were
did.
they?
You had a regular mask at that point.
Yeah.
Now you've got a magic.
Why were they naked?
which I really want to put on again.
Because they're cultists. What more reason do you need?
There was some unspeakable horror in the pit that he looked into.
Yes.
Is it me naked?
It was. I don't know. Is this you?
Yeah, that's me naked. That's what I look like.
For the record, it was a giant
see all the
worm with
faces
multiple
well.
faces.
For the record,
We really care about the people
This is
listening.
not I'm the only one that listens to it.
Okay.
I listened to like 5 minutes
I
of
kept
it.
trying to listen
Actually,
to it.
I did
kept
post
falling
it on
asleep, I'll
Reddit.
be honest.
Apparently, a few people listen to it.
What is Reddit?
I couldn't.
It's just a social.
It's a site where
site
people
post stories.
Porn,
Or,
mostly.
Yeah, there's a lot of porn on Reddit.
For the record, that's not entirely true.
But mostly. It's mostly
There's
true.
also a great advertisement.
There's different.
true.
It's like a
There's a lot of
forum
really good
almost.
stuff.
There's different categories for everything. And you
Like
can
there's
go,
hundreds of
like,
them.
Literally
this is
everything.
The RPG forum and the Call of Cthulhu forum.
Are there other people in those forums?
It's only a step up from 4chan.
Not so many in the Call of Cthulhu one, but the RPG one has a few. Okay.
How did you create this forum? Or?
No, it already exists. Trust
You'd be
me.
filthy
It already
rich.
exists.
There's one for everything. yeah.
Like everything.
Yeah.
And if there isn't one, you can make one.
Very quickly. And you would be surprised how many people would join it almost instantly.
Or Daniel Robison.
So I just have to look for Daniel Robison on the internet.
There's a slash. DR.
So okay, where are we at now?
So you guys,
We are
yeah. What are
Hotel.
you guys?
I'd gone back to the hotel room at the.
Okay.
Oh, then I blanked out on where it was. Yeah.
In the middle of the table here are all the clues that you guys picked up last game.
And yeah, it's just worked out.
For the record, don't ask where the van is. It's somewhere.
How did we get back to the hotel? I don't even remember.
I dropped you guys off.
Everything's such a blur.
Dropped you guys off, and then I was like, I gotta take care
Where
of
am I?
You're probably
You can
with,
have come back with us, so you're back at the
yeah,
hotel with us.
okay.
We'll just say that
You
we
returned to us.
realized somehow you were
Hey guys,
connected.
this is
and
Jezebel. She's a nurse.
faded. Hey.
She
I'm
knows
a-
things.
She can take Wilhelm's room.
I'm a pretty nurse, and yeah, I'll take Wilhelm's room because I killed him.
That's how things
Wow, you're
work.
really wrecked with guilt over this. Blaming yourself.
Blaming yourself. You can't do that to yourself, Jezebel.
I rolled a 98. That's supposed to be good.
You keep what you kill. You keep what you kill.
What I kill had already been eaten. I don't.
No, but I'm saying you get all this stuff. Like in that keep what you kill.
Oh,
So I get all this stuff.
do I get
Like
it?
those
Do I get his stuff?
I think the hospital has taken that into.
Well, what did you leave at the hotel
the
room?
storage room.
Your gun?
Probably not much.
Yeah,
No,
he's
he's
got on him.
yeah.
The gun.
So there went the mouse. Wasn't it a Mauser? Luger, yeah.
You had a Luger?
Hallelujah.
Why didn't we take the Luger?
Well,
You can probably have the Luger, I guess. I doubt he had. Oh no, I imagine he did.
either had
Well,
it-
that-
holding on
I
to
bet
the
It probably
Luger.
wasn't. Yeah,
maybe
it's
it's
probably
It's probably
rattling
the car.
around in the car.
Actually, no. It's
It's in the
20s. They
Duke
probably
house.
just let him keep his house. He's good. They're like, oh, it's fine. Just leave that there.
Take him into the operating room.
He's just holding on to it.
It brings me
All the
comfort.
doctors probably had their guns on them.
No,
Nurse
I'll
had
say
hers
I
on
grabbed
in
it
the
before.
hospital.
I bet Harry
I
would've
wouldn't take
grabbed
him
it.
with
Okay,
it
so
in there.
you've got the
So
Mauser.
I've got the Mauser.
Luger.
Or the Luger.
Luger.
He's got the Mauser.
Luger's a 9mm.
All right, so you guys are
True
held up in
statement.
a hotel room right now, and you're. What are you doing?
Don't we need to go to London?
Why do we need to go to London?
Why did we need to go to London? So much has happened in the last 4 hours that I don't remember anymore.
Didn't we get a letter from somebody?
You
Like-
got
Yeah.
well. Okay,
I was right. There's a thing. for
there was
person.
Oh
a
yeah.
business card for the Penhue Foundation.
Penhue Foundation.
Also, that was the first
We had
location that the Carlisle expedition took after.
I believe I had some sort of link to them too. Didn't I? Harriet. and-
Yeah, because
Yeah,
well,
you're
we
like
got the
right.
letter of
Yeah.
introduction, and so now that so
That's
you'll
right,
probably
okay.
want to head that up because
Yeah.
they'll actually know who you are from that.
Then we were gonna go.
London was the last place Elias was seen alive prior to being in New York. It was the first place that the Carlisle expedition went on their way to Egypt before they were murdered in Africa. And then the Penhue Foundation card was found on Elias's body. And then also it's
And the Book of
the
Matches.
Penhue Foundation, is a large curator of Egyptian archaeology, which you found out when you guys went to the museum.
It's also one of several countries Shmi has not been banned from. There's dozens of them.
You really get around here, poor drug dude.
There are dozens of us.
Only because they're not connected to the mainland.
Yeah, if we need to go to Spain.
How many countries have you been banned from?
I'm not.
He's not at liberty
For,
to
the-
track
for,
us.
for a poor drunk dude, you really do get around.
When you're, full of liquor and drugs.
Drugs. Are you injecting cocaine as well?
No, just
I'm not saying I'm not.
Was it the?
What part of private eye don't you understand?
Because yeah, weren't you the one snorting coke off of the donkey in the first episode?
Did that happen?
I think that.
Yeah, I think so.
All I know is the last game we played, Shadowrun, you were dropping hookers and cocaine from drones on.
My drone flipped over and dropped hookers and cocaine. I did not purposely do it. We had to go somewhere.
We had to say something.
Mom, it's snowing.
And I want to talk a lot.
My teeth itch.
That doesn't happen.
All right, so yeah,
So, to England, everybody?
you guys just want to head to England? Is there any loose ends you want to tie up?
Maybe I
Anything you
should
wanna
call
set
the
up?
Penahue Foundation.
Can I grab some clothes?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't
borrow
want to be in a
Will names.
nurse's outfit.
What are you knocking?
Where's
We
the on the door?
well, we can assume
Oh.
that obviously we'd have to
I
get
open the
book
door for this
passage.
guy that's knocking.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Do I know you?
Do I know you?
Have you ever needed your wife checked up on?
Are the RP?
I haven't had a wife. Not a problem.
Good,
I
good.
understand that you all know Jackson Elias.
No,
Maybe.
Who wants to
I
know?
walk over and
I admit to no one.
Jackson Elias.
Jackson Elias.
Okay.
Who is he to you?
Oh, he's introducing his
My name's Horace Scarth. I work for the Pinkerton Agency.
I just
Can
remembered
you tell me what the Pinkerton Agency is?
that I have another place to go.
We're currently on contract with Wells Fargo, who holds the life insurance policy for Mr. Elias. This wouldn't be the first time that he's died.
Oh,
They
he's
wanna-
definitely dead. Anyway,
They would like
I
a
know
full
nothing.
review. I understand that you were the last to see him.
well,
I mean,
sort of.
depends on how you mean saw
He
him.
was the writer friend that got murdered in the beginning of the last episode.
Okay.
Disemboweled.
Does
I
this
didn't
valve
kill him.
count as
You did
seeing
not kill
somebody?
him.
He wasn't really
We
alive.
walked in
I've
and
seen
his
the report.
Intestines were spread around the room.
We got, because I mean, even the bellhop song. We talked to bellhop yet?
I've spoken with about that.
Yeah.
I didn't get that impression.
Maybe
I'm
it's
trying
just
to get the
maybe it's
impression
just
you're
because you
kind
don't. Maybe it's just because you don't tip me
Hey, I did tip.
with a bottle of gin.
Shut your face. That did not happen. That did not happen.
Don't get caught with it.
I heard stock of you going to London. What's all that about?
That's where Jackson Elias said he wanted to go next because he's following this expedition thingy.
It's also where he was last seen alive.
I'm also not at liberty to tell you anything else because you haven't told us anything.
I see. What steamer are you taking?
We haven't found a steamer yet. He hasn't even called him to let us make sure we can get
The
in the country.
hotel? Are they at the hotel?
Call me on
You're
this
there,
number
too.
before you leave,
I'm here too.
or you'll be very
Who's the
unhappy.
cute
That's
police
a blank
officer?
piece of paper.
This is my card. Right there.
You can flirt with her if you want.
I love police officers.
She's completely ignoring you.
No, you're not.
Totally am. I'm originally oriented.
I don't know how you can't see me. I'm huge.
Hi. You and your overly large woman here. All of your overly large women.
We're all
Why?
pretty big.
Actually, it happens all the time.
Yeah. Now that Harry's gone,
Wait
to
a second,
balance
is
it
Dick the
out.
only guy here?
Uh,
Oh no, because now you're
yeah.
not Harry. Anymore.
No, but he doesn't count because he's a small Asian boy.
Oh.
He's actually technically Kaito.
Technically, he's bigger than Harriet was.
Okay.
So
as I
he's a
say,
10.
As we say, we believe all Asian people are generally average height and good drivers. Generally.
In some cases.
Except for the Canadian ones.
Oh yeah,
The microphone
Canadian
can't pick up your
Asians.
cringes.
There was cringing.
Let's cross my fingers. All right.
So, may I just ask, what right do you have to demand to know our business?
I work for the Pinkerton Agency.
Yeah.
So if you've already seen the report on Jackson Elias, why
My
did you...
coat slides open, and you can see the Savage Model 1907. I have it.
I
Yeah,
see.
have you gone to the morgue? I mean, if you're just here for the life insurance policy, haven't you already seen him dead?
1907.
Like,
I've
his
seen
first
an
job-
individual that looks like Jackson Elias, and as I've said, he's died before.
Sort of.
Wells Fargo will not pay out until I have finished.
Who does
my
he pay out to
investigation.
anyway?
Yeah, who is...
Like, we don't care if you
Who
pay
are
out
his
or not.
beneficiaries?
I'm not at liberty to say whose beneficiaries are.
None of us are, so who cares?
I'm just saying, my job is to find out what happened, report back.
My dragon's got upgraded to
So
level
you
2.
expect us to pay for you to go to London with us?
I don't expect you to pay for anything. Pinkertons will be handling my expenses.
Okay.
We'll be sure to call you before anything happens.
Please do.
How much is your per diem? Nothing.
You'd never make it in their ranks.
Have a good day.
Okay. What time do we have to be
calling
done?
that person back.
Roll new character.
They should have just shot him. Left him in the hotel
He
room.
showed us his gun, but we were all armed.
I was just close to putting on the mask. I need to learn some spells.
And I gotta say, making him a Pinkerton man, nice touch. So
Well, I guess you should call the Pennyhue Foundation.
Yeah, you should do that. London 678.
Hello.
Penny Foundation.
Hello,
Hi,
hello.
my name is Colette Blue. I was friends with Harriet Oslo. We had called about possibly coming and checking out your foundation, as well as getting some information on Jackson Elias, who was very interested in the Carlisle expedition.
Yes, Jackson Elias. I'm not familiar with the name, but we are open to the public most days of the week if you'd like to stop on by.
Okay.
Are you going to be across the pond anytime soon?
We were hoping on coming over there shortly. We were trying to find a steamer to get us over there as soon as we can.
Oh, very well. Yes, we'll be open most days of the week.
Okay, perfect.
What about 2 a.m. in the morning on a Sunday?
My friend wants to know about 2 a.m. on a Sunday.
I'm afraid we're closed Sundays and we're not open to the public.
Perfect. Thank you. Before I hang up with these people, is there anything else I need to talk a little about? Alright, perfect, thank you.
Yeah, Nick. That'll work.
2 a.m. on a Sunday it is.
I got some crazy Egyptian artifacts.
Since I'm the only one willing to break into things.
I'll go with you.
That's the spirit.
I'm huge.
Very sneaky.
I can just pick you up and throw you through things.
It'll work.
Me is not opposed to that.
Just drink a little
Shmee
first.
abides.
Wouldn't be the first time.
You vibes, man.
Okay, so you guys heading out, or
So,
you want to visit anyone else first?
We gotta talk to the Pinkerton.
Okay.
Well, we need to find a Ching Mu, since
No, Kyung Lee.
Ching Moo.
No, you're just being racist.
For the record, it was an honest mistake, and Cameron does not think that all Asian names sound alike.
So Kind Ma, since you have the purse strings, maybe you should be in charge of getting us a
Yes.
boat.
we've already been in contact with the port, so
Are
there's
all
a
Asians
boat.
frugal?
No.
They're not cheap. They're not all cheap.
Not this
No.
one. These
Not
are
this
someone
one.
else.
But yeah, I mean, he's doing as
help,
instructed.
right?
He's doing as instructed. He's the help. So, there is a steamer leaving on Tuesday for London. We can just take that.
Had a chance to
How long is it
write
gonna
a
take us to
chart
get there?
yet.
It's probably what?
But yes, it's on there.
Several days.
Yeah, it's probably 5 to 7 days, I would
Yeah.
think, to
There's
get there.
charts
Something
of
like that. I
like
mean,
an elephant and a
yeah.
horse as compared to a man.
but
Said
luckily,
Yeah.
we'll have decent accommodations. So,
Perfect.
Are they pounding on the
Thanks,
floor to
Chang.
get us to shut up?
if you were a woman,
For the record, Cameron is now simply role-playing and exposing the racism of the 1920s.
Thank you.
I enjoy so many cultures,
From
but I
Ting
find
Wong.
Asian culture so bland.
So bland.
that's okay.
That's
I was
because
born
anime
in
hasn't been invented yet.
San Francisco, so
Oh, you're one of them.
A liberal
any rules to hit
and
her.
probably a homosexual.
Can you do a roll for karate?
Yes, I can actually. He's a martial artist.
He is a martial artist.
Yes.
Now,
Go
martial arts
figure.
Adds to your punching. It doesn't. It's not like a separate.
No,
skill,
no.
right?
It,
Okay.
it adds in
Okay.
to the
You can
to
do more
the
damage
punch,
or
kick,
something.
whatever. Yeah, basic. Yeah.
All right, so you guys heading to London? You want to contact the Pinkerton man?
Yeah, we're gonna have to contact the
Supposed to
Pinkerton.
call the
man.
Pinkerton dude. I got his number.
I'll call
Yeah,
him.
we found
Okay,
a boat
just
for
phone.
in 2 weeks.
This is Scar.
Hey, this is Jersey Smith. We booked the next steamer to London. It's the 73rd, right?
73rd of what?
Port 3.
Thank you.
I told him totally the wrong ship. I don't know what any of that meant.
He shows up at the dockyard.
Well, if I was him, I'd just be waiting out in the lobby.
He was doing that.
All right, so
Off to London.
To the
okay.
ship.
All right, so
We did burn down the slums of New York.
Yeah, it's
Probably
time to get
best
out.
to
It's
get
probably
out of here.
best if we lay low for a while and or flee the country. So,
Which we
are the police just going to let us go because they told us not to go anywhere? Last
Oh, that was.
Do we have to really check out with the police? Because I don't think we should.
No, you're not
did
checking
you
out
check out
the
with
police.
Pinkerton?
We did check out.
Well, the Pinkerton guy's with us.
Pinkerton
knew we were
is now
coming.
going with you.
Yeah.
You didn't check out with the police, right?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
Pinkerton were like early FBI. They don't care with the police.
No, they weren't even FBI. They
Okay,
weren't
no,
affiliated at
they're-
all.
They're practically.
They're a private entity.
yeah.
But I don't know. I've always held that you should not respect the police officers. The police are not your friend. Okay?
For the record, the GM disagrees with that.
Who do I go to out of class?
Do you have an iPhone?
No.
In the 1920s.
1920? Heck no.
Okay, so you guys are on the boat. Does anyone have any books that they were wanting to read?
I think we read all the books we had.
Yeah,
You did, okay.
we grabbed some from.
And then we stole one in an epic heist.
So
We
I-
did
I
actually
was-
went off
bad
way
they
better
didn't
than
keep that book.
What's that?
Thinking back on that, I did all the work.
You did all the work and then you gave it to me. You can read it if you'd like.
No, it already used all of its magic.
There wasn't even any magic in there. I gained like 2 points of mythos and lost some sanity. That's all that happened.
Willpower.
That's what happened when I put my mask on.
That's
Except for we saw some weird.
I think
vision.
that would just basically be
Just
power.
does.
Power times.
Power, and then because that's where like the sanity is
yeah.
based off of.
That's a good.
Why? So what were you?
Same related.
Totally wasted
The
that.
roll.
It would be power. That's your kind of
Oh, that's
your mental
14,
fortitude. You know, because intelligence is how smart you are, but the power is kind of
All right.
how tough you can.
So
Take it.
everyone roll a D. Yeah, roll a percentile die.
Okay.
Is that a D10?
That's
The-
two D10s.
that's the
so
two
the two
D10s.
percentiles.
Okay.
And if you roll under your power times 5, then I'll let you advance some skills.
Under my power times
I
5?
did not roll under my power times 5.
Okay.
I
So
rolled
I
9.
told you I should have saved that roll.
I rolled a 98.
I rolled a 79.
Did I roll 107 or did I roll a 17?
17.
17. Okay.
But I did not
Two.
Five
roll
times
under
your
my
power.
power.
No,
Times 5.
Times
5.
yeah.
Oh, I got
Okay,
under 55.
So those that did that, I'll let you roll. Is there anything you want? Any particular stat that you want to advance that is reasonable to practice
As
while on the boat?
so skill.
Yeah,
Ooh.
not
Like
skill.
skill.
Fast talking.
Practice fast talking.
Trying to pass off his gin
How,
in the
how are you gonna practice that? Just out of curiosity.
Sneaking around, trying to get past different places, getting
Okay,
into servants'
yeah,
quarters.
All right, I'll let you roll. I'll let you roll.
And you failed
So
me.
you need to fail your
I did.
fast talk roll.
I failed it.
Okay, so roll. I'll give you a D3 increase for this, since this isn't like a.
A D3?
No. Well, no, do it. Sorry, do a D4. That's just easier.
Well, that's how you do a D3.
Oh.
You divide it by 2. Come on, man.
You do
6
it
is
6
divisible by 2.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the being 3.
All right, so Charlie, is there a skill that you want to increase? It's something you could practice while on a boat over to England.
Chemistry from a book?
Okay. Well, I'll let that. I'll let that go. If there's a library on the boat, sure. Captain's probably got something.
So what
So
do I...
roll another percentile roll.
And I have to roll under what?
You have this one. You have to roll over your chemistry number.
That's so hard. I got 39.
Is that over it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so now roll a 4-sided dice.
I got 16.
Roll one of these and add that to it. To your number.
3.
Okay.
All right. We'll practice my
Chemistry, right?
my forms, my martial art.
Martial
forms.
arts. Okay.
So that's. And I don't get underneath.
Okay. Is that everyone that passed? Okay.
I'm going to do listen.
Oh, he's just eavesdropping on us.
Sure.
I probably
He's
eavesdropping
dropping.
on the rest of
He's
you.
listening to me study my chemistry.
Let's see. I somehow roll a 9.
Nice.
Apparently you can't hear anything we're talking about.
Apparently. Just too good at it.
Those waves, man, they really interfere with listening through walls.
I should have gone with astronomy. That'd be better.
All right. Well, you guys arrive in London.
Hooray, London.
In London town.
There's a map. London. Actually, let me see that map real quick. I just need to make sure there's
No spoilers on there?
no pertinent information on there. I did just print it off. Yeah. There's where the death cult.
I think I'll get some more punches.
I'd like to go to the Death Cult place.
This doesn't taste good at
I
all.
think that's fine.
That's because you haven't got to the cream cheese center.
I know, it's really...
It's really gross until you get there and you're just like, yes.
You should have just brought cream cheese.
Finish that part.
Or cream cheese to like dip it in. Tide you over until you get there. But I
The
felt
water
the
is
same
hot.
way. I felt the
The
same.
water's been hot the whole time.
I've just boiled some.
Oh.
We ran out.
The chickens I've had have been
The first thing you see when you're off the boat is a newspaper boy hawking newspapers for something called the
Oh, do we get
Scoop.
any health back?
I'll let you each get a D3 worth of health back. If you
I've only
need it.
took 3 hits.
I only took 1 hit, so
I don't know if I got hit, actually.
a D3.
I took 1 back.
Oh, I took 2 hits. A D3, did you say?
Mm-hmm.
I got 3. Super. I started at 12. Do I only get 2 back, or do I go higher?
You go up to your
You-
max.
You started at 12?
I started at 12.
You- yeah,
I'm at
you-
10. I go.
You just go to
I
12.
max up at 12.
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. Max health.
So first thing you see is a newspaper boy running by saying, "Extra, extra! Read all about it."
Your accent is so beautiful.
It's so authentic.
American arson gang seems to have fled to London.
Wow, that's the craziest thing. I think I might want to read about that. And I think I might want all of my friends to read about that. Would you mind if I bought all your copies?
Go tell Christian Bale it's okay. Newsies.
Oh!
It's just a little musical from the 90s.
So yeah,
I love that movie. I still
peddling
love that movie.
newspapers
that
from
recorded?
the Scoop.
I do actually want to read that article, though. Is that an article?
There
or you
is
just
no
make it?
article there. I can write it for you next time.
Okay.
Put it in the blog
So don't worry about it.
that you'll all read.
I read the
I
blog.
read the blog.
Thank you,
I-
Andy.
But I did not listen to the
I read the
entire
humorous
length.
write-up too.
That was
That-
long.
okay, I would like to say the
5
write-up
hours.
has very loose uses of improper tenses.
It's English.
Have you read my book? Trust me.
I have actually.
For the record, he has. He's one of 5 people that I can confirm have read my book.
I've read the book. I don't.
See, yeah,
remember
most
the
of them are in this room. There's 3.
name.
I only
Feathers,
do-
I think. All right, so you guys are in London.
Okay. We're
They
in
took
London.
100 this year?
Apparently.
Wow.
London? It's a little older than that.
So can we get these 1920s?
We could be eating them right now if we were still in New York.
I'm buying
Yeah,
some
sure,
animal
but
breakfast.
circus animal cookies.
This is actually a prop,
Man,
guys.
this is never gonna last. It's brand new. This brand new thing.
These mother's cookies.
Jezebel, give me an idea roll. No, not Jezebel because she doesn't know.
Yeah.
Jack.
Well, I'm just thinking. Well,
All right,
let's
Dick
go
can
get.
give us an
oh.
idea roll.
Yeah.
Yay! Shmi gets to use his big brain with his idea of 90. Oh, look, I passed.
All right, Dick thinks, hey, this is the last place Elias is alive, and he liked to talk to newspaper men. Maybe we should check out this Scoop place.
Hey, guys. Remember that Scoop thing and Elias? And
You can take it. or
alcohol's
leave it.
legal here, right?
Yes. Hey guys, I just thought you should go to a bar.
You're like, but wait, no,
For the record, I was role-playing.
Reasonable alcohol.
Hey, kid! I yell to the newspaper kid.
Yes, governor.
Governor.
Well, first off, I don't have any sort of office, and second off, where is the Scoop headquarters?
Well, on Fleet Street, of course.
Great. How do I get there?
When's
He
your
gives you
family come over
directions.
from Australia?
Don't let that kid go before you check your pockets. Seriously.
Well, I'm good.
Are you?
Yeah, we all check our pockets.
Everything's gone.
My scepter. No.
My headband.
Walking around with it?
I have my mask on backwards. I just leave it hanging for the back of my neck, so I can spin around and look at it anytime I want to.
Oh my gosh.
I am planning on wearing it again, Bo.
I'm gonna put a bookmark on that page then, so we know what happens.
You don't regain sanity on a trip, do you?
You can regain sanity, yeah.
Over time.
I know.
If you guys had killed that monster, I probably would have given you some sanity
I
back.
burnt the building down.
It didn't kill it.
So now it's free in New York?
Just thought you should know.
We got a zombie.
Probably shouldn't have told you, but that thing didn't die in the fire.
There's a zombie plague, a giant multi-faced worm. We're never going
It's in
back
the
to
sewer
New York.
system.
Go back to New York.
The picture
Back
didn't hear
down.
any of that.
Calling Harriet and telling her to sell her apartment.
You need to get out of there.
You
Leave
guys don't
Wilhelm.
trip the slums, do you?
All right, so
Well,
We're in London.
investigate. Wells Fargo doesn't do
we're on
it.
our way to Fleet Street.
You're in London? Are you guys heading to Fleet
We
Street?
don't.
We're on our way to
Yes.
Fleet Street.
Okay, you're gonna check that out before the Penhue Foundation?
I will go with Jessica.
Well, we gotta wait.
Yeah.
We gotta wait till 2 a.m.
Yeah.
on Saturday.
On Sunday, yeah.
I
Well,
was thinking Sunday. but
while
Saturday's
they're
fine.
doing that, go in and find a good hotel, check in, get all the stuff there, so we're not carrying around our
Okay,
bags.
alright.
Thanks, Chang.
Lee. Lee.
May I punch him in the
Her
face?
name is Lee.
Okay.
I'm a
May I
man,
punch him in the
actually.
face?
Yeah, go ahead.
See, okay, that's a hit.
Do you want to dodge?
You're hitting a girl?
Yeah, why not?
He's Asian.
5.
That's okay.
That's
For
10
the
points of
record,
damage.
they're very honorable people.
10 points of damage. Whoa, do I get a dodge?
Yeah, you can attempt to dodge.
10 points of damage? You're
I
gonna
rolled a
kill
5.
him.
Dexterity. I know, I don't have
die.
Okay, so maybe that wasn't a brilliant move. I didn't.
He
For the
survived
record,
zombies
Dick
and
Schmee is the
multi-faced
crazy one,
monsters.
and he is not murdering the other
Well, I definitely
player.
did not dodge.
Yeah, Harriet,
I'll just say I missed.
Your butler killed her. Paulette is dead.
Is there really that?
Guess
Oh, wow.
what?
It's dexterity times 2.
Oh wow.
Guess
Okay.
what, everybody?
I'll pretend I failed. I didn't realize it.
Faked it?
I actually didn't think.
I
would
think it's on
hit
the record
high.
that you punched
Totally
Colette in the face. So we have a female abusive Asian butler.
How much damage did you just
I
deal to
took
Paulette?
10, so now I'm down to 5.
Does it all would you like to try to heal
I'm now
some
on
of
the
this?
ground.
No, wait. I'm sorry. I said punch. So thank God, because that's a lot less damage.
I honestly just don't know your name.
I don't even do that much when I shoot people.
It's the martial arts. I double. If I succeed with that, I double the
Nobody
hit
make fun of
points.
the Asian.
Yeah.
He almost killed Colette.
Okay, that's better. So
So we have a crazy
we'll say 4.
4
butler.
damage.
We have a crazy butler and a pink casino. Our adventure party's gone downhill.
So you only did 4 points then?
4 points. Now I have a bloody nose and I'm very
Man,
upset.
we called Will.
I just didn't know your name. What the heck?
All Will and
roll
did was
first aid.
complain when we said he was German. I miss Wilhelm.
Did you succeed? Did you roll under your first aid number?
First aid is 50.
I'm guessing
No.
because he has 74.
74.
Ugh.
No, you're stuck with that.
Wait, you're the guy that killed Will. Get away from me.
Get your hands
Yeah,
up!
did you say bloody nose? Because I brought a tourniquet with me.
Everyone's favorite Jew.
That was amazing.
Okay, now Colette has been clocked.
This is the 20s. That's how you deal with a hysterical woman.
I know, I was going to say the police were called, but probably not.
They probably would have slapped her too. Settle down, woman.
You're hysterical.
Your tea cookies are good.
Thank you. Which is 89 cents.
I push the butler's son against the wall
Okay.
and remind him that there are ways that men can be hurt as well. Ways that I know.
Yeah, but he knows karate.
Just so everyone knows, I
Probably
did bring
Kung
my
Fu,
little
actually,
sailor
is
suit.
Chinese.
If we need to go that route.
I'm just saying.
Oh.
Yeah, what happens
Okay,
if I punch
so
you?
you guys, after a slight scuffle,
I didn't realize how much damage that
there's
did.
a small one-story building.
I'll let nursing a bloody
Why does that
nose,
woman
broken
have
nose,
a black eye and a bloody nose?
There's an office, and above it says the scoop.
What says what?
It says the scoop.
The scoop.
Yeah,
I wonder if they
inside.
sell ice cream here.
Go for some ice cream.
Let's go in and look
I'll
for some
take
ice
2
cream.
scoops and a waffle cone, please.
I don't think they have refrigeration. At least not
They still
mechanical.
make
they
ice
did.
cream, though.
If there was no mechanical refrigeration.
But they had the big ice brick.
Look,
thing.
ice boxes.
Yeah.
Oh, ice boxes.
I
Well,
go
they didn't have
inside and ask to
refrigerators,
talk
but
to
they
the
were
editor.
able to for bigger things.
So you guys enter the scoop.
We enter the scoop.
Wait,
Alright.
do we really want to go in before we break in?
Yes.
Is it a scoop? Yeah, absolutely.
We got a
Get
case
a
of
case
place.
to join, yeah.
All right, so you walk in, and there's a short, middle-aged Irishman. I'm not going to do the accent.
Oh.
I guess I could try.
Patrick.
Yeah, I'll read his script.
All right, here we go. Okay, so hi there. What can I do for you?
You have such a
Not bad.
beautiful accent.
Thank you.
It's an insult to anyone.
So,
Heidi, Heidi.
This guy's a leprechaun.
have you ever met a
They're
leprechaun?
after me, Lucky Charms.
For the record, we believe Irish people are smart, intelligent, and beautiful people.
They built this country.
Them and the Asians.
Literally.
So, excuse me, sir. I'm just wondering, have you seen? Did you ever speak to a man named Jackson Elias in recent months?
Oh yes, Jackson Elias. I'm not even gonna try. Yeah, Jackson Elias. He was an acquaintance of mine. We talked just recently. His last trip here.
He was eviscerated by a cult.
I'm sorry.
Supposedly.
No,
No, I'm sorry, sir.
What's he saying?
Our friend here is a little bit forward, but we regret
Eviscerated by a
we
cult.
regret to tell you that Jackson has recently passed away. He was
I
murdered.
believe I said that.
Supposedly.
He was murdered, and we're looking into his death. This man is also looking into his death, but for different reasons. And we just wondered what he told you and when you spoke to him, and what exactly he spoke to you about.
And what the odds of evisceration were.
So, Mr. Mahoney looks he's visibly shaken at the news, but he continues to answer you. He says, "Oh, we talked about a lot of different things. He was interested in a few of the newspaper articles that I published. The Scoop were a weekly tabloid. We tell people about the strange happenings in England, and that's exactly what Jackson was.
What specifically was he interested in?
There was a few different things that he was looking at.
Anything regarding the Carlisle expedition or death cults in the area?
He did ask me about the Carlisle expedition. I didn't have much to give him. I mean, if you'd like, I can check our previous records to show you the 2 articles that he was interested in. If that was
Yes.
Would like
Have
that.
those?
Would like that very much. Thank you.
okay. So he goes into the back room.
We'll get some tea cookies. We're in England after all.
Do we need to burn this place down, or?
No, I think
Not yet, Shmi. Not yet.
we are not ready to leave.
No, we do not.
Well, you don't.
Anything that the cop says, I'm going to say opposite. I think we should burn it down.
Not a cop.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You work for
So he
you work
hands
for
you
Wells Fargo.
two short articles. One entitled "Shocking Canvases Bring Recognition."
Okay.
Someone wants that. And then he also hands you something titled "Slaughter Continues. Scoop Offers Reward." He briefly gives you some information about it. The first article was about a local artist whose sort of disturbing and shocking portraits and paintings has caused quite a stir on the art scene.
By the way, this is exactly what Jackson Elias looked like.
What
Bunch of words.
Well, ripping out a man's innards, shattering grotesque landscape. Yeah.
Okay. The second, entitled "Slaughter Continues," is an article regarding a series of
Similitude.
murders
Fun word.
Big words for a weekly tabloid.
With the second article, he also says that he referred Jackson Elias to a man named Inspector Barrington of the Scotland Yard.
Inspector James Barrington of the Scotland Yard.
So those were the two things that he was interested in, really, with his time here.
Who are the sources that are exclusive to the scoop?
Oh, I have my sources.
We would
Different
like
people.
to know them.
I get all my news stories from people on the street, or I'm always willing to pay people if they give me the interesting, juicy stories.
So prostitutes.
So
Primarily, yes.
Did you ever hear of a fellow named Jack?
Jack?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Mr. Ripper.
Exactly.
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
He's long dead in the 20s.
Yeah.
Or at least retired.
Supposedly.
Or at least retired.
Supposedly.
Yes, Jackson was working on a story. He mentioned something about a death cult. I know that he was interested in that sort of thing. He promised to bring me a story. Unfortunately, he never really delivered on it.
Well, it was a
We
little
brought
too
you
bad.
one. You
About,
get a reward?
I'm afraid Jackson was not well known enough in these parts for
Just
it to
call
really
somebody
be all
else. You're a
that
tabloid,
interesting.
right?
That's true. I'll think about it. If you can find more information about a death cult here in London that's active, well, then we might be talking about something.
What if I told you there's a link to New York? And maybe they might be involved with
That might
these
be
like
interesting.
burn people you're talking about.
I don't know who those guys are, but they're pretty crazy.
And they just burnt down a death
I know
cult.
Jackson's primary lead was on this Slaughter Continues article. He was really looking into that, and he really thought that he had something there about connecting that with a death cult. And if I could get some concrete evidence on that, I'd be willing to pay you.
Sherlock Holmes, they're trying to get Sherlock Holmes to work on this case.
Are they?
Yeah, which means that we should probably go talk to him.
He's a fictional character, sir.
Is he?
Yes.
That's a woman, actually. You mean to say ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Not in this story, he's not.
What?
Yeah, he's real.
Wait, Sherlock Holmes is real?
Yeah.
I think he's being
Facetious?
facetious.
You think he's being sarcastic?
He's being feces. Facetious.
He's being feces?
You never know.
That's disgusting.
Because he says Mr. Doyle claims is in retirement. Who, Mr. Doyle?
Arthur Conan
Oh,
Doyle. Yeah.
I think he's playing with you guys there.
Who's
Maybe.
Oh, Arthur Conan Doyle's the author
Ah.
of Sherlock Holmes.
Mhm.
I really like these paintings. How much do they go for?
That depends. You'd have to talk to the artist directly. Too much for my blood.
You have blood?
You pay with blood? you Irishman.
Depends on the story.
Blood, sweat, and tears?
We only get 24 pounds for information. Can we negotiate higher for some good information?
If you bring me some good information, then yes, we can.
You do realize that we have the entire, Oslo estate hanging out with us.
And the
pretty much.
Pinkertons usually pay to make sure
And
there's...
the Pinkertons are doing their own thing as well, yeah.
That's what, if he's
Do you have
We're
anything
doing- I don't
other
think-
than
I don't
money
think we really need to worry
for
about
us?
making money right now.
I don't.
I mean,
Well,
unless
what would
you're-
you like?
Need
Um,
money on the side.
You know.
Hey guys, what do you think that a newspaper can supply us with? How about press credentials if we decide to leave the country?
How about we stop talking about the people that fled to London? I mean, that's just nonsense.
I don't know. There was a very interesting story I read in the paper.
Hey,
I know you just got punched in the face.
shut it. You want
Shut up,
another?
you don't want to get punched again.
Keep your mouth shut.
We're on vacation. We're on vacation from Texas, right?
how much damage
I feel bad. I didn't
Never
think I
even
heard
been to
her.
New York.
Partner. They say we're going to be a state
I should
city.
have read the rules a bit more closely.
Texas wasn't a state in 1920.
I don't
It was
know.
a state.
It was definitely a state.
No, it was a state.
Alaska and Hawaii were not.
Oh, Dick Schmidt here is this Texas Ranger.
I took the test.
They don't care. They don't. So,
Took
I
the
think-
bar exam.
I don't know if there's anything else we need. We've got some. Just as we're leaving, is there anything else you could tell us about Jackson or his anything he asked you about it? Did he say anything to you about being afraid for his life or wondering if somebody was after him?
He did seem more nervous than usual. I mean, nothing too crazy at the time that I saw him. He was looking after. He mentioned something about the Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh was something that he had mentioned, but he didn't go into too much detail.
Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh. Well, thank you so much. That's very helpful.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Thank you. I know it's hard to tell sometimes. We all love you. Well,
Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh. I should write that down, apparently.
Yeah, we're all writing it down.
Yeah.
I said a lot.
Predict me.
As usually
I have an
contacted.
eidetic memory.
Jackson?
Mm.
Usually through telegram, and then he'd show off out of the blue. I'm here most days.
I see. Using my card. I would appreciate it if you remember to my hotel. You would let me know if you ever contact.
You already got a hotel?
If Jackson?
Yeah, we already got a
Jackson?
hotel.
That's correct.
We all got a hotel.
We all got one room. It'll be fine.
Mahoney looks to Dick and looks back at the Pinkerton man. Whose name is
We should probably unplug the teapot.
Horace.
Horace.
Oh, yeah.
I did unplug it. Who plugged it back in again?
I did.
More water.
Oh.
So he takes Horace's card
Itself off.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
and he says, "If he does contact me, I may have a real story on my hands."
I'd like to be
Okay.
first to read that.
Very well. Of course.
That burning boiling water is hot.
Oh no.
What?
You'll have Pinkerton know before us. You might find that English or New York arson gang.
Say, you just came from the States. You don't know anything about that, do you?
No,
No, we're on vacation from Texas.
Another thing, we're from
Yeah.
Texas. We're all
Y'all.
we're all family. It's a family reunion.
Except for the Asian.
Us and Kyun Lee here.
He's our manservant.
Is that his name?
Yes.
Remember that, so I didn't punch
You better
him.
watch your
Black
mouth. Does he need to remind you again? Yeah.
Good to know that our Asian friend is hot-tempered.
You'll remember my name. All right. So you leave the scoop. It's probably afternoon now, maybe about 3 o'clock.
I'll stop by the...
It's foggy.
Is it
Unusually
London?
foggy.
London fog.
Unusually foggy even for this time of day.
How
For
would we
London?
know?
Mm-hmm.
How do we know?
How do we know it's a-
You don't know that, but
It is.
Mahoney
But
says,
it is.
"Oh, it's not usually this foggy this time of day."
That's not very helpful, Mr. Mahoney. Thank you.
This is slightly less foggy than usual.
So I guess we all gotta go buy coats. Oh, I know, because it's winter. That's right. Yeah.
It is winter, yeah. Which I'm assuming you guys brought coats. You were on a.
I'm wearing my
Just-
sailor suit.
I guess my bikini's gonna go.
Yeah. Just. I'll ban the shorts.
Did you
I had
ever get
to-
a new sailor suit?
I had to go to
No,
a
it's the
canvas
same one.
factory to get my bathing
leopard
suit.
coat.
Yes, it has the leopard vest. You and your silly question.
Okay, so you've got the 2 articles from the scoop. You've got the Penhue Foundation card. You do have a letter of introduction
Yeah.
to the Penhue Foundation.
Yeah, let's go
We
do
should
that.
probably do that. Maybe call
It's
it
before
nice
5,
she's an
right?
archaeologist.
Yeah,
and
it's
I'm a
before 5. It's
professor.
3 o'clock.
Let's go
Wait,
walk.
so are we breaking in or are we being nice?
I'm gonna be nice.
We've got to
Nice.
case the place.
Because we actually have the ability to go in and talk to him. Because Harriet donated a lot of money. No, she donated to the Met.
Well.
And they're the ones that wrote the letter. That's right.
Okay. So let's head on in there. Maybe. Do we all need to do that, or do we want to split up? How do we want to do this?
I'm a large woman.
Yeah, how are you going to get
Yes,
there?
you are.
Which means all about the action, boss.
We'll take a couple of taxis.
Well, the
We'll
most
just
logic,
take a couple
honestly, to me, the
taxis.
most logical seem Colette and myself, since archaeology professor, we are the most likely to have an interest in the museum, so
Okay.
we would seem the least out of place.
Right, I'd probably rather stick behind and... am I allowed to
See
try to
besides.
heal this guy again? Just check.
No.
Don't touch me. Bad things happen when you touch
Don't touch me. Get your hands off me.
Keep your abnormally large hands up.
Whammy meat hooks.
Alright,
Smaller.
is there something else that the other people can
We
go
could
do?
go sightseeing.
If you want, you do.
Go
I mean,
see
you
Big
notice
Ben.
that, the Penhue Foundation is fairly close to where that painter is.
Let's go visit
in
the
proximity.
painter.
Painter. I forgot about the painter.
Yeah. Can I bring my gun?
Absolutely bring your gun.
You
Why
can if
wouldn't you
want.
be having your gun on you?
I'm bringing my gun. Who's got the Luger, by the way?
Ryan.
'Cause-
Oh, Harry.
Yeah. I guess I'd probably have a sword.
I have my rifle on my back. I didn't bring the gun.
That's probably better than a rifle. Oh my God.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take the
I got
Luger,
my-
which is a 9
my
mil.
African mask.
What are the stats of the
leather
Luger?
vest.
That's a dang good question. I'll have to look that up.
You're so
Got it
inconspicuous.
in
How
here.
do you do it?
It's all about my grace and charm.
Must be like 100% sneak.
I'm always sneaking everywhere. Who's the skulker?
Just
Here. Yeah, it's right in here. I'll hand the book over to
It's a
you.
bit of a
The
dandy.
model P08 Luger.
Let's see. Inspector Mary.
Okay, so
It's on his face.
oh,
It's on his face.
Scar.
What happened to your face?
Training accident.
Sounds awful.
It was. Thanks for reminding me.
Like, yeah, somewhere around the
Did they
coal
hit you with a
mine.
Molotov cocktail or something?
No.
She have an egg tie with a fire lady.
are all Pinkertons dicks like you?
Consider a grenade.
Ah.
They had those in 20s? Sulfurous grenades?
Yeah.
Didn't have a good way to treat it. But
1d10
Obviously not.
yeah.
You can tell.
malfunction. Don't worry
That
about
turns out
it.
my time in the police force.
How big was the fishing pot?
I was actually on the police force.
Oh.
In Rhode Island, in fact. That's something I actually did.
That's an actual thing. I'll have to check with some sources, but sure.
I actually made it all the way up to detective
It's impressive.
for a while.
And then you got up with yourself?
So is it bad if
turns
mal
out
is 99?
Nah, I'm not gonna
No, I actually don't remember.
Yeah, that's the smartest thing you've ever done.
Malfunction. You probably have to roll under.
Not either?
Let's just say I
Yeah,
made
I
more
think-
money as a
Wrong
cop
over
than I
here.
ever did as a private investigator.
I think that's good, but I don't remember.
Range
Let's see.
What is it?
is 20 yards.
Yeah, what are we rolling?
I don't know. What are you guys doing?
I don't know. They're all rolling numbers.
Well, I was going to take a taxi to this Pennyhue Foundation.
And I'm gonna get in the car with you.
Okay.
And I was gonna go visit the painter.
Yeah, I'm coming with you, but
Who was
I had to
the
grab
painter?
the Luger.
I forgot about the painter.
What's my pound attack sign? What is that?
That's
That's
number of attacks.
per round.
Was he doing like, I think he was talking, he was a lead on Pinker.
Yeah. So you guys want someone else to go with you guys? Or are you guys good?
I think we got it.
Got it? Okay. I'll go.
We got it when
We don't want your kind with us.
Shots.
I'd rather you not hang out with me in the car.
He might go crazy at random again.
8.
Since you seem to randomly punch people. Which I
With
heard-
absolutely no provocation.
Which I heard was against the whole thing of martial arts.
All right. So who's is everyone going to the Penny Foundation?
Yeah. No.
Painter.
Yeah, we're gonna
Just
go
the
visit
two
the
of us.
painter,
You
Yeah.
two are going to the
They're
Penny
going
Foundation?
to the foundation.
and you're coming with us to the
I
painter.
will come with you to the Pinker.
Okay. You three are going to the painting.
Right.
The rest of you are going to the Penny Foundation.
They're
Wait,
going.
wait.
So.
Raise your hand if you're going
yeah.
to see the painting.
Yeah, Claudia and
Raise your hand if you're going to see the painting. You were too.
You're going to?
yes.
Okay.
All right, and then
Yeah.
you two are going to the Penny Foundation.
Let me do the talking. I know these artistic types.
Yes.
All right.
I think we should let the Pinkerton do the talking.
Have you seen him?
Well,
He looks
yeah, but
like a golem.
you're gonna start a fight.
What's it goal?
Yeah, what's your appearance?
What?
What's your app?
It's a creature made out of
My
clay.
appearance is 7.
Oh, okay.
I do have
Alright.
a giant scar on the side.
Yeah. But you are gonna start a fight,
I have never fought with anyone.
and then I'm gonna have to
Except
pull a
for some
gun.
zombies.
I don't want to pull
I
a
don't know
gun.
if you have.
That's what I'm saying. I get along with everyone.
Threw a Molotov.
You also
a
harassed
Molotov
a
cocktail in the
Mexican
car.
He did throw a
I
Molotov
did, but they
cocktail
were
at the
bad
car,
guys.
But he missed too. He missed
That's
it by
true.
like 6 feet.
Some
That's
civilians,
true.
man.
You also,
They were running away after they murdered somebody.
You also
I'm sorry by trying to do the right thing.
to be fair, you also harassed a villager and stole his gun.
I did not steal it.
You stole it.
And then you went back to pay for it. You stole it, and then you went back because your conscience was bugging you or something. I don't know.
I paid for it with a lot of US dollars.
Like 3 to be
Like
exact.
$3.
No, it was like $10.
Was it?
Because I was going to buy a camera.
Wow, that actually
20.
That's right. You borrowed 10
She borrowed. He borrowed 20 from Harriet.
so that you guys could take pictures and remember everything, and then you spent that money on a gun.
I can't remember if you're a sociopath or a psychopath.
And you wonder why we never get anywhere with what we're doing.
Yeah, we only have an hour, guys.
What's
All
up?
right.
We only have an hour.
Yeah, we're gonna cut it at 10.
Yeah.
Oh, really? It's already 9?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We've been
so,
arguing a lot.
We
We're gonna start with the people going to visit the painter.
Okay.
So you go. It's a nice sized 2-story house. There's sort of a decorative stone wall around most of the thing. I mean, you can walk right up to the front door, but the surrounding yard's got a fence. There's a sunroof. You can see clearly on the roof. You can knock if you want.
Yeah,
or
that's
you
what
can-
I'm doing.
Okay. Okay, so you knock at the door. I gotta get to that page. Yeah, so an elderly, sort of sweet-looking old lady answers the door. She's got a knitting basket in her hand. It looks like she sort of set it down to answer the door. Hello?
Can I shoot her?
Go on.
I'm kidding.
She can wear my mask if she wants.
Here, try this on.
Hey, we're some local art people. We're from New York. We were wondering if we could see Mr. Miles Shipley.
Miles? Oh, Miles. He's in the other room right now. Are you wanting to buy one of his paintings?
We'd like to look at it before we buy it, but yes.
Oh, a lot of people would like to come and look at his paintings. We need to know that you're actually an interested buyer. Do you have the money with you, or is this... You can roll a credit rating if you like.
Alright.
Oh,
You both have good credit ratings, so I'll let you...
yeah, I got a good credit rating. What do I roll?
Roll the 2 D10s again.
Ooh, he's 100 a day.
That's pretty
Not bad.
big per diem. The 20s.
Now, is that pretty sweet that I rolled a 72 and still made it?
Yeah, Pinkerton, you should know these things.
Okay, so you put a
Who
check
thinks
by it.
rating you?
Okay.
I'm waiting. He's
50.
going for his wallet.
I
I'm not
missed
gonna do
it.
that.
You missed? Okay.
Well, that's something we'll talk to you
Yeah,
Okay,
afterwards.
very well, very well. So, Kyun Lee.
I'm not the only one who doesn't know what he's saying.
I've got it
So
written
for the
down
record,
here.
can we slow down? I've heard his name called somebody. Kyun Yun or Kyun Yi?
Kyun Lee.
Okay.
Kyun Lee.
Okay,
Kyun
good.
Lee.
Kyun Lee.
Oh yes. Oh, right this way. So she sort of leads you through the house. It's a nice. It's very homely. It's very nice.
Homely?
Oh yeah.
Homie.
Homely.
Oh, I didn't know.
Homely.
Homely, eh?
I'm home.
All right. So she sort of leads you through this hallway, and she calls her. She says, "Miles is my son. I'm so proud of him. He's become so famous lately." So she says, "Miles, we have some company."
I smell something boiling right here.
And off from the side, something lunch. So she leads you into this room, and it's it looks like an art studio kind of. The whole thing's been cleared out, and her son is sitting in a chair. You don't even need a psychology to roll to realize that he's insane. He's absolutely nuts. He's shaking. His eyes are huge, and then he's got tons of paintings. There's about 3 tiers of paintings just sort of leaned up against the wall, 5 in each tier. And then he's sort of sitting there. He's got his easel set up, and he's in the process of painting, but he's not painting at this moment. So, oh, this is my son Miles. He's such an artist. I'm so proud of him. If you like, Miles isn't really the salesman, but if you'd like to take a look at some of the paintings, they're right there up against the wall. I will let you know the paintings are very, very disturbing. Miles is a sick boy, but apparently the art community is okay with that.
How old is he?
Miles is in his 30s. Okay. Mid to late 30s. He looks much older.
Can we talk to the mom?
Yeah.
Can we talk to Miles?
You can try, yeah.
I wouldn't talk to Miles yet.
I'm gonna talk to Miles.
You're gonna get us killed.
Simmer.
I go behind the chairs and Miles is sitting.
Hey, Miles. Do you know a spell about seeing Astaroth?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Have you seen my art? Have you seen my art? It's beautiful. I'm an artist. I'm the greatest artist.
I've actually seen that in person.
Supposedly.
You too?
Yeah.
Of course you have.
Have you seen people in masks do it?
Mask. I don't know what you're talking about. Have you seen my art?
Yeah, I've seen it. Have
It's
you
beautiful,
seen it?
isn't it?
Have you seen your art?
Of course I see my art. I see my art every day. Every time I close my eyes, every time I open my eyes, I see my art.
And nothing about Astaroth?
I don't know what you're talking about. Have you seen my art?
I think we've seen all of it. What did you talk about here?
What about Cthulhu?
Oh.
Cthulhu? Yeah. What about Cthulhu?
What about Jackson Elias?
I don't know how Jackson Elias is. Is he an artist too?
You could say that.
Miles is getting worked up. If you'd like to look at the art, it's right here against the wall.
When did he start acting like this, Mom?
Start looking at the picture, like just kind of like, what are we seeing when we're?
Okay. Are you guys gonna look?
Yeah,
Well, can we ask the mom when he started
Yeah.
acting like this? I'd like to ask the mom when he started.
He started acting about this. He started acting like this about 3 years ago.
3 years. So around the same time that the body started turning up in London.
Is that accurate?
That is accurate.
I guess I'm not here, so what do I care?
Is that accurate?
Okay, let's look at the pictures.
Okay, so there are 3 tiers. Each of them has 5. Who's looking at what?
I'm gonna look at the first tier,
I'll look at the second.
and he'll look at the third.
Okay, so we'll start with the first tier. Who's taking the first tier?
I am.
Okay, the first thing you see is entitled "The Mountain of the Black Wind." On it there's a bunch of little what look like cultists, and they're worshiping this giant being on top of this mountain. It's absolutely hideous. It looks like almost like just sort of a monstrous humanoid form, but instead of a head, it's got one giant tentacle. It's red, and it's kind of really gross and disturbing.
Cultists worshipping.
The cultists in the
Giant
painting
red
are
tentacle.
wearing the symbol of the bloody tongue, which you guys will remember from New York. That was the cult that you guys attacked.
Excellent.
So that's the first painting you see. The second painting is, it looks to be sort of in a rainstorm. There's figures being torn apart by what looks almost like a werewolf type creature. No symbols or anything. It's just sort of very gruesome. Third painting is a giant serpent that is slowly squeezing a female victim, and it's not like a snake so much, but it's sort of like knobbed and
It looks like you.
Yeah. Fourth picture is an undersea picture. There's eruptions of volcanoes, and out of the volcanoes are coming these sort of weird fish creatures that are also like attacking swimmers that are on the surface. The fifth one is coming out of the sea is this giant winged green creature that has tentacles for a mouth and claws.
Cthulhu.
Yeah, but you don't know that.
I might. Can I roll? I got 5%. I'm not looking at it.
Oh yeah, you're not looking at it. What do you? Is the base 1% Cthulhu? Or is it
Yeah.
something? You want to roll if you want to roll a percentile, you have to roll a 1. If you want to, it doesn't matter.
It's
you
a
can
1 out
skip
of
Cthulhu.
100.
If you want to
Who's got the second tier?
I do.
Okay, so the second picture, it's actually got the creature that you saw in New York, or that Colette described.
It was
to you.
described. Okay.
That's sort of a big hideous beast. It actually looks to be it looks like it's in the Juju house. Like the portrait was taken there. The second
I
one,
don't want to burn it.
the second one takes place somewhere in London. It's a giant skeletal bird that is
Okay.
Like it's almost like an ordinary.
So if it's in London, can I notice any features of the background? So
I mean, it looks like
if I could identify.
It looks like a park. It looks just sort of like a. It's almost like a scenery scene, just with a giant skeletal bird.
But nothing I could probably place or ask people for directions.
What do you have?
Location.
Do you have navigation? You can roll navigation.
Probably not. I've got the 10. What the heck? Why not? Not even close.
Okay. Third painting is a human creature that seems to be missing half his skin. And he's laughing like he's like a very happy character. The fourth one is... Oh, I'm running out of stuff here. Fourth one is... Let me see. Actually, we can do this.
It's all blank canvas. Let's just leave it at that.
Fourth one is...
you see your own soul.
Staring back.
Fourth one's a lot of silhouettes.
Okay.
It seems to be kind of an odd thing. The fifth one is it's just a very you can tell that it's supposed to be fog, but in the fog like there's silhouettes of people and they seem to be grasping their throat. And you can see sort of an outline of some sort of creature in the fog.
The John Carpenter.
Some of them trying to.
So who's got the third tier?
All of his are dogs playing poker.
I'm looking.
Sanity check.
Roll an insanity check.
Okay. So you're looking, and this one seems to be. It doesn't look exactly like Jackson Elias, but it looks eerily similar to the scene that you saw at his murder. It was. It's in a hotel. Someone's intestines are strewn about the
Hey,
room.
Pinkerton, you should check this one out.
The second one. The second one is. It looks to be sort of somewhere in Asia. Sort of this weird, disfigured, very large woman, and people are worshiping her. But she's got almost like a trunk for a face, like an elephant trunk.
These are my people.
The third one.
I'm the one's Jewish.
The third one.
That was really racist. I apologize.
We respect Jews.
For the
and-
record. For the record, we respect
His number is 555.
The third one, again, it's another one that is in New York. You don't really recognize it. It looks to be another sort of similar ritual in a similar place as the Juju house, but they're raising the dead in some sort of ritualistic thing. Third one, the third one, no, sorry, we're on fourth. The fourth one is a picture of the mask that you're wearing behind you. Like just sort of a
Look at this!
sort of, it's a mask.
Somebody's got to buy me this painting, guys.
And then the fifth one is a picture of dogs playing poker, but they've got weirdly reptilian eyes, and they're instead of using poker chips, they're using human hearts.
That's something a dog would do.
Daniel,
Okay.
when's the last time you went to a counselor?
You all need to make sanity rolls for each of the paintings you looked at.
5 sanity rolls.
So you each need to make 5 sanity
You
rolls.
gotta be kidding
I
me.
might be rolling a new character
You
again.
made me describe 15 paintings.
You were the one that added tears.
Pass. Pass. Pass.
What's your sanity at?
Fail.
Okay, take three sanity hits.
What's my sanity?
What's that number you've got circled there?
55.
So it's 55. You need a 55 or lower.
Oh, no.
One fail, so 3.
Yeah, 3 for each fail.
Actually, he looked at a painting too.
Did you look at the dog one? Okay.
No, I made him look
I
at
like
The
the
disemboweled.
Jackson
The
Elias.
disemboweled.
Oh, okay.
But I'm holding one with me looking with the best. Guys, I need this.
This painting.
I don't know why I'm disturbed by this, but I am.
What?
So I don't know why I'm
Pass.
disturbed by this, but I am.
What have you done?
Because
Three.
it was exactly like what happened.
Pass.
I know what happened.
Somebody was eviscerated in a hotel room.
I just have to do it.
There you go.
Thank you.
Ooh, 60.
Pass!
So you take no sanity hits. You've seen worse.
I'm a nurse from World War One. Of course I've seen worse.
I do want to ask one roll.
Did you
this
see
game.
anything that you liked?
Well,
Your
we've
little
met
math.
this person who's been eviscerated.
Oh, no, that's not a real person.
Oh yeah, it is. We were there.
Supposedly.
I'm sorry. He rarely leaves the house.
Trust me, this happened. It was great. I mean, it was unfortunate.
It must be a coincidence.
Well, a picture of Jackson Elias. Has this man ever come and looked at any of his art?
I can't say that I remember that he has.
Fair enough.
Show it to the guy.
What did Miles do before he started painting this?
Miles, he's always been a painter. He's always wanted to paint.
Has he always painted in this fashion?
Oh no. He used to paint just not very good art. Flowers and fruit bowls.
So before the change, who is he talking to? Meeting?
Miles was never a very social boy.
Anything changed in his behavior?
Well, he's become even more reclusive than usual, but he's working very hard on his art. There's nothing to worry about, my boy.
No,
Except the fact that he's insane. You realize that yet?
Well, he's just a little bit socially odd.
Insane.
He's socially odd.
Let's not disturb the equally disturbed.
Have you looked at this painting? This is a painting of something that actually happened in New York.
That didn't actually happen, sir.
Can we show the picture of...
I don't have that picture.
You got the picture of the dead dude.
I just got a picture of him when he's alive.
Right. Show it to the guy.
You seen this man?
No.
He's right here.
He's in the picture.
No,
Hold
no,
on,
that's...
next to each other. So you didn't help this man fake his own...
Oh, now all of you have to take sanity.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. That's not a real thing.
See this painting and this mask? Yeah, they match up. Have you ever seen this mask before?
I don't know what you're talking about.
See the mask in the painting
No,
or art?
no, I don't know what you're talking about.
Ma'am?
Yeah, it does look similar.
Do you want to put the mask on?
No, thank you. I don't know. No. You wouldn't be interested in seeing that.
Seeing what?
Oh, we would be.
Oh, well.
Is there
Miles
something special?
He's very shy about his masterpiece. It's not finished.
And on guns.
I'm not going to look at the masterpiece.
Okay.
I'm looking.
We keep it here in the closet if you'd like to look at it.
Hand on gun.
Pull that out.
So she meanders on over to the closet. Let's see. She says, Miles, the door's locked. I need your key. He's hesitant, but he listens to his mother and he sort of hands her the key. It's padlocked shut. She says, this painting you will not be able to afford. This will be Miles's retirement. Once he finds the right buyer for this, he will never have to work again if he doesn't want to.
Are you looking?
I'm looking.
You guys are going to have to roll insanity for it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing to me is intelligence of 18.
Yeah, I know. I have a sanity of 75.
He's so
well,
sane.
except
He's
on that
so
side of 68.
Alright, who's all looking at the painting when she
I'm
opens
not.
the door?
I'm not here.
What the heck? We're
Should I
here.
put the mask on then look at it?
Different with the mask on.
3D goggles. Alright, so you the door
You see
opens and there is a picture of sort of swampy, overgrown, like the bushes in the pictures are just overgrown. It's a swamp, and in the middle there's sort of a stone altar, and there's these serpent-like creatures.
It's your backyard.
And when you were initially looking at it, the water seems to be moving about this much, just upon initial looking.
So the water's actually moving?
The water seems to be actually moving.
Is this actually the peanut butter conspiracy? You've all seen that movie, right?
Yeah.
So is that.
Yeah.
What movie?
Never mind then.
I haven't seen it either.
It's about a guy who has magical hair and paints moving paintings. That you can
So-
go
About
into.
conspiracy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it's
So
called.
are you gonna?
Put
So
peanut butter together and make your drink.
do you guys want to study it more, or just kind of be done?
I'm
Take a
gonna
closer
at it.
look. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's starting to now take on sort of a 3D appearance, like it's
No footsie.
like things are actually actively moving. The bushes are going.
I look away.
Hey, ma'am,
Really
can I touch it?
You can, but you all need to roll. Let's see. Roll your power.
My power.
I don't have to roll.
So
Cosmic.
power
You didn't
times
look at all, did
5.
you? No, just well. Yeah, let's see. Oh, this is going to be on the resistance table.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, roll a percentile roll, right? And then and then what's all your power?
Mine is
15.
60. So we're trying to get under power?
Just tell me what you roll.
Okay.
What did you roll?
42.
42, and what's your power?
12.
And you rolled a 42. I can't remember. You need to roll over the resistance in the resistance table?
It would make the
Equal
most...
to or less than the indicated number. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, what did you roll?
29.
29, and what's your power?
13.
Okay, and what did you roll?
81.
81?
I power 15.
15.
Might be the last.
Okay,
Did you put some mascot on? Bring the news
You-
press.
we'll do this. Okay. This is kind of unexpected.
Do what you need.
Jezebel sort of realizes something's amiss. You're not looking at the painting, but are you kind of looking at that general vicinity? Yeah, they disappear.
Oh,
They sucked into the wound.
They're gone.
All of us?
You two. No. You two. Sorry. Dick and Chun Li.
Not really looking forward to
Chun-Li.
Chun Li.
what about him?
They're not there right now, and
Him?
the grandmother's sort of starting to
Him.
sort of smile.
What's
a little
Pinkerton?
bit. Pinkerton's.
I'm still there.
You're still there. What did you roll?
29.
29. Yeah. Pinkerton's still there.
Okay, and I've
Don't
got my
roll your
gun.
sanity check for this.
Yeah, you are going to need a sanity check.
We're not there yet.
Yeah, you don't need a sanity check just yet. You were looking at the painting,
Yeah.
and you resisted it. Your two friends are now in the painting,
They're like
like
characters
moving
moving.
around.
Interesting.
Chun-Li, we gotta burn all of this.
Chun-Li.
At this point, he doesn't care. At this point, there's other things he wants to worry about.
Chun-Li.
So you see them. You're going to need a sanity roll.
Sanity roll. Alright.
My
You didn't
goodness.
ask me special powers in this band.
2. I said.
You got 2. He's passed.
Nicely done.
After all the rest
I
of
am
that
totally in control of this one. That's
Man, this reminds me of that one time
So-
in Kentucky.
Hey,
Totally
should we
have
pull out
this
our
happen
guns
once
and get
before.
them into the corner and ask them how to get our friends out?
Yeah.
Okay, so I pull out my gun, which is a Luger, with 8 shots, by the way. Very nice German piece of machinery.
Mm-hmm.
And I basically put it to his mom's head
Whoa.
and force her and him into the corner.
She's cowering. She's like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know
Right.
what's going on. And she's shaking and she's like scared.
Well, she's gonna
And
die
he's sort of
because my friends are in the painting.
Okay, all right.
How do we get them out?
Out of where? What are
Well,
you talking about? You didn't
I
have
saw
any
you
friends
smile.
there.
I saw you smile.
Yeah.
I thought you were enjoying his painting.
I saw your smile. My friends were in the painting. How do I get them out?
I don't know.
3 seconds.
I look-
3 seconds.
Hold
in the
on.
downstairs closet, there's a key. You need to get that key.
Go get the key.
I would not.
I got my gun on these two.
I'll go get the key.
Cautiously. Just walk out the front door.
Reluctantly.
Lee, do you have any matches?
Well, yeah, I'm looking around. Okay, so inside the painting, what do I see?
Oh, inside the painting?
Yeah, I mean, what am I seeing? What's going on?
Are they in a
You
different world or are
You're
they-
sort of in this island in the middle of this lake. And there's
Lizard people, right?
there's lizard people. Oh, there's lizard people.
There's lizard people.
Oh, I don't have a rifle.
Okay, what do we do with the key?
The key, you need to place it on the painting and hold it there for 10 seconds. Don't stare at the painting.
Don't stare at the painting.
Alright, so do I just get the key?
He's going to get the key.
You don't want to get the key. Alright, you need a spot hidden.
Under 40.
Oh, yeah, it's
Yes.
No,
Oh,
wait.
70. 70.
70.
That's 80. A 10 plus 70.
Well, no, the 10's your 0.
Oh, yeah, that's
So,
right.
yeah, I got 70. So I missed it. I can roll again.
Okay, the mother's like panicking and she's really like not looking good. Like almost heart attack, not looking good. And she sort of darts across the room.
And I shoot her.
Okay, you're gonna shoot her.
I'm gonna shoot her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Violent.
Alright, try to go.
So roll your handgun.
I was the violent one in this game.
You're gonna slack it.
You hear you. Oh wait, wait.
Yeah, we'll see if I hear a gunshot.
Wait, are these two?
Yeah, so you'll roll.
Roll my percentage, and I gotta get under 50.
Yeah.
56.
No.
I barely missed her.
So you missed. Okay.
Just barely.
All right.
Can I graze her?
She's now cackling, but you do notice something funny, and that's that she doesn't look like an old woman anymore. She looks like a
Wait,
giant
I get
surface.
another shot.
You do,
That's
but now in dexterity order, and her dexterity is much higher than yours.
I don't know what that means.
You're gonna be hit.
She gets to attack first. So you got your first hit.
Do I get a dodge?
Man, I forgot my
If
shotgun.
you dodge, you don't get to attack. Also, she looks like this now.
Oh, come on.
So there's that.
Should I not have shot at her?
No, I mean,
She was gonna do this either way. I'm glad I shot at her.
I'm glad I did it.
I'm glad. I have no regrets.
You're gonna need to roll sanity now because there's a snake person standing in the living
I
room.
don't know what that means.
Roll
These again?
Yeah, roll those again.
Under 55.
Pretty much everything you do will be
Under
those dice.
55. Under 55.
Yeah,
31.
yeah.
31.
Okay.
You were expecting that.
I was. I've seen worse.
I've seen wars, you know.
War, were you in?
World War I, where millions of people
The war
died.
of the world.
Alright, now what?
World War Z.
Now, so she's gonna attack first. She's or he actually. It turns out it's a male who's in disguise.
Oh, good. Where are you with your gun?
Processing
lizard people?
What kind of game is this, Daniel?
Are you sure this is the 20s?
He is still clutching
Just for the record,
a
we're
knitting
against
needle.
lizard people.
Oh, knitting needle.
Just
For the record, we admire our reptilian overlords.
So she's going to attack you.
We have no problems.
What do I have to roll?
Well, right now, nothing.
Reptilian residents.
Wow. Okay.
We understand the reptilian.
Sean, do you know much about poison? I need help on that.
Got a chemistry and a biology.
I got a chemistry and biology.
That's what I'm saying.
You might need to use it on yourself.
Okay, he bites you for 4 hit points.
It's probably it.
Also, you suffer a
right.
poison 11. Not
What
11.
does this mean?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
I don't think we're gonna get him.
I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna die.
You're probably gonna die. Yeah, that's probably.
Yeah,
what's gonna
so
happen.
you'll be done by 10.
You'll be done by 10. Later, everyone.
I told you we'd be done by 10.
Okay, so I'll let you take another shot while we're figuring that out. So go ahead and roll your handgun
Okay,
skill.
under 50. Under 50. Under 50.
What kind of poison was
There
it?
you go.
4.
11.
Boom.
No,
Four.
what type of
Oh,
poison?
that might be an
In the
impale,
ass.
actually. Okay, so roll
Does
roll
he
your
get
damage, whatever it is.
damage bonus for being big. But I guess it doesn't count.
That's
Yeah,
only melee.
you get an impale damage, I believe. So go ahead and roll your damage. Is impale?
Somebody tell me.
times two?
It'll
D6
be
probably.
up here.
It'll be under.
It'll say 1D something or other now.
Yeah.
This is your second shot.
Range damage.
1d10.
Okay.
Is this a d10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lots of damage.
2.
Big money, big money. 2.
I don't see the actual.
What is that? What is that?
You rolled a 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so he takes 2 damage.
2 damage.
Does it actually say what type of poison?
It says potion 11.
Potion?
Or pot, sorry,
No,
pot
potion.
11.
You went
Pot
the
11.
book.
Okay.
Nice.
So that's basically it's on the resistance against his con on the resistance table against his con.
Okay, so roll your just roll that those 2 dice again. And tell me what you get.
Somebody else tell him what I get.
You got a
2.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You did very well.
Okay, so you got bit, but the poison doesn't really affect you.
Oh!
You're immune to reptilian poison?
Who knew?
Can I shoot again?
Let's see.
How many should you get? 2 at the right?
I shot twice already. I got one
Actually,
hit.
roll another damage roll because you impaled. You've got such a good shot roll.
So,
One
so
D10
another
again.
1d10.
2 and then
7.
Okay.
Crack the skull.
I killed it, right?
No.
You made it angry.
Oops.
Nicely done.
How quickly can he get back up with the key and the shotgun and his
I don't
gun?
think
I
He
can't
didn't
find it.
bring
yet.
the shot.
he hasn't been.
I didn't bring the shotgun because we're in London.
Okay, so you actually.
Says the man who walks around with a rifle.
So
I'm glad I did. I'm not ready to shoot a bunch of
here's
lizard
the shot. Are you
people.
gonna keep looking for the key, or
yes.
okay?
I
What?
tri-
What?
I tried and I failed
You're gonna keep looking.
You're gonna. What
So go
about
ahead
me?
and
I'm
roll
gonna
a,
die.
because I can just assume that you're shooting them or stopping them from running, and I definitely need to get the key to get the people out, right?
Yeah, but if we kill them both, we can still get the key without getting shot at.
I don't know that he's turned.
She's turned into a lizard
Yeah.
person. As far as he knows, she's an innocuous.
You haven't
Yeah.
yelled down.
Yeah, you haven't said anything to him. As far as he knows, you're just
Would
tapping
I?
him.
Should I have yelled?
Yeah, I would have been just yelled help or I'm being attacked, you know, something like that.
Nobody-
Yeah.
Well,
Help,
you
help,
have-
there are lizard people.
Yeah,
They're gonna kill you.
Two gunshots have gone off.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as far as he knows, you've now shot them both. Killed the painter and
Can I-
the painter's mother.
She's efficient. I'll give her that.
Can I yell at him now?
Yeah, I'll let you. Well, that's actually gonna use one of your. If you want to yell, you're gonna give up one of your shots.
Go ahead. I don't want to die.
Okay, so you get to shoot first. It's also important to note that Miles has stood up now.
Is he crazy?
Yeah, oh, he's crazy. He's the painter. Yeah,
And then he stood up.
he stood up.
Wait,
and
he's
staring
looking
at
for the key. Did he get to roll again to look for the key?
you. Oh yeah,
I
sorry.
did. I think
Did you what?
Again?
it's 40.
You're not
What's
very...
your spot hidden?
What you see is there's. I mean, just
What did you roll?
I rolled 72.
there's some cleaning supplies and what looks. Yeah, there's just it's a closet right now. Is all you can tell.
Right.
There's shelves and
I'm
there's.
zeroing in on.
Okay, I'm shooting the mom.
Okay,
Wait, do I get to know how many hit points she has?
No.
you don't.
No.
Well, I just figured since Daniel and I have been friends for a long time. Red card, what does that mean?
You got her this time.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to be
Under
rolling.
50.
Under 50, under 50, under 50.
You got a 9.
So under 40.
Under 40.
Under 40, under 40, under 40.
40 or under. Actually.
Under 40.
Good.
30! Yeah!
Alright, so roll your damage.
Which is another
D10.
D10.
This one.
This one. Okay. Come on. 9?
Yeah.
Yeah,
10.
high.
Or 10.
10, 10, 10. 8!
That's
That's
pretty
right.
good.
Yes!
Okay.
Yes!
Yeah, so she goes flying backwards.
Why would she go flying backwards?
That
It's
doesn't
a
make any
luger.
sense
No, no.
physically.
She's flying backwards.
Oh.
Writhing on the ground now.
She literally flew.
Yeah. Spread wing.
Oh,
No, she didn't. She just fell to the ground
okay.
and is not moving anymore.
Okay,
You
I get another shot.
You don't
You get
understand
another
Newton's
shot,
second
yes.
law.
Okay,
do you?
now,
Maybe flopped.
is this deck based on dexterity?
This one is based on dexterity.
So do I get to shoot now?
You don't.
Did I just give him
Miles.
ideas? Is that what happened?
Miles is attacking you.
What? You just
The crazy person?
Yeah, Miles is attacking.
With a paintbrush?
Is he a snake man?
Has he turned into a snake?
He's
too?
currently not a snake man.
Currently not.
Is he a snake woman? Because that's how they rolled last time.
I was going to say, that's a fair question.
It is a fair one.
What happened to the man? Because, shut up.
Why do I have to be the crazy kid?
Wait, you guys, he's doing stuff back there.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he punches you for 4 points of damage.
4
What
points?
is
Yeah.
these
He's a big
punches?
guy. Yeah.
Punches are like more powerful than a gun bullet.
I only have 5 points of damage left.
Yeah,
You were actually,
that's a problem.
he's actually dead.
He's dead?
We took 4 points of damage from the lizard person, right?
Yeah.
And they took another 4 points of damage?
So that's 8.
Total.
Wait, I took
He's
4
at 2.
He's a 2. Okay, so
Is
he-
that
Run!
unconscious?
Run like mad when it's your turn.
He's unconscious then, right?
Yeah, I think you're down.
What? How am I at 2 if I took 4 and 4?
Because
you were
you're at
dead,
9. You started at 9.
That means I have
Make you
1.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
So you're unconscious right now. Do you want to roll to look for the key? You are
now
still
heard
alive,
3
right?
gunshots at this point.
Should probably him.
And you've heard
Actually, no, you've
some
heard
thuds to the floor.
You've heard like 4 gunshots because you missed the first one,
Alright.
then you hit it twice,
No.
then you what?
That's the first one I
You
hit
missed the
twice.
first one, then you hit it twice. So you've heard
There's
3
probably
gunshots.
been
Yeah, I
some
haven't
growling.
used
Did you shoot at Miles?
You
Scuffling.
head upstairs with your gun. Okay.
I didn't shoot Miles.
Okay, so you've heard 3 gunshots at this point.
Yeah,
Are you like trying to sneak upstairs or?
No. Run like the wind.
Okay.
Obviously, the nurse can't handle an old lady and a crazy person.
I should have killed her when I had the chance.
Should have.
She probably
you
would.
run upstairs and what you see is Miles is trying to hold the nurse up because she's very large, and hold her eyes open so she can look at the painting.
Oh.
Kill him.
He's unconscious.
So I quick run across, give him the old shoulder thing, and knock them both. Oh.
Okay. So
You're
yeah,
gonna
everyone
kill the
grapple.
nurse.
You
So
could
yeah,
go for a grapple.
I'm just glad you didn't shoot at him.
Roll
'Cause
a
if you missed-
100.
That was like our first game of Call
My
of
grapple?
Duty.
Yeah, roll your grapple.
D100.
Yeah, I succeed.
You succeed. Okay, so you now I think it's strength versus strength, right?
I think
If we actually you succeeded in the grapple. Okay, so you knocked him out. Do you want? You've got a hold of him. Do you want to try to like subdue him or choke
Can you
him?
kill
or-
him? Can you kill him?
Yeah, I'm gonna put him in the old neck hold with the gun.
Sleeper hold.
Okay, so you got the gun to his head.
I
now.
got
Okay.
his head now.
Okay. So then roll your power versus his.
My power?
Yeah, on the resistance table. So what's your power?
13. Very good. Got a 93.
Okay, 93.
He's gonna bite my arm off.
Yeah, well,
He's not a snake dude yet, or a snake lady.
well, no, but he wriggles out of it. But he's no longer holding
Alright.
Jezebel up to the painting.
That works.
Thank the
and
Lord.
So now he's attacking you.
Okay.
With a paintbrush.
Paintbrush dipped in
So he
poison
swings.
with needles instead of bristles.
He punches you for 7 points.
What? This is a big guy.
He's got a plus.
Apparently, martial arts.
I don't know
is
if
really
you're
good.
aware.
He's got a plus D4 damage bonus. So he's not hitting you for that much, but he did roll D4.
I'll allow it. Because I am a Marine. And that
What?
kind of hurts me. But alright. 7
I just
points.
think it's funny that the melee attacks have been way more powerful
That's-
than the
The
weapons.
guns, yeah.
Yeah, that's unusual.
What are you at now?
And both their melee attacks were
Why did you
under
do your
30s.
magic points?
Oh, sorry.
Or 35.
Oh, really? So they just got really lucky.
Why do you have
Actually, that would say
He rolled a 6 and
I
a 4.
rolled max damage and then read the rules wrong and doubled it instead of going
I
twice.
don't have any magic.
Yeah,
That's why I
your
had to
magic
rip
is
his
your
head off.
magic is equal to your power.
I was going for more that
Oh,
little
should
bit.
have magic.
Shut up. There goes his head.
I don't have any
I
spells.
also didn't realize I have to
I'm just
identify
gonna
that it's a
cast magic
knockout.
at you.
Beforehand. I had to say that it's knockout first.
Oh, yeah, that's
And,
true.
and I didn't.
Then you
I
can-
didn't
you
do
can
that.
prevent it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're at the top of the round. You get a shot. Do you get an extra shot? How many times can you fire this round? 3. Okay. All right, go ahead and roll your.
Who are you shooting at?
I'm going to shoot the guy.
I'm shooting at you, actually. I want to finish the job. I have too much
I'm
trouble.
on your side.
It's the oldest trick in the book.
I don't even know.
Alright. 66, which is over.
That's a fail.
Fail.
Okay,
I miss.
he's going to attempt to hit you again.
Wait, don't you get another shot?
You will in a
I
second.
will after he goes.
Okay, he misses. He's swinging a miss.
Shoot again! Shoot again!
Shoot again, and you better kill him.
How much ammo does your gun have, too?
Really? Yes, again.
Oh god.
93!
Like accidentally shoots.
How many punches does he get? That's only one attack, right? So he
Okay.
gets to shoot again.
Yeah, you get to shoot again now.
I wish I had a gun that I didn't have to reload.
You need to
We need to
You
fix
need to
that.
get me a new gun. I'm done with my Derringer, guys.
8!
Hey!
High five! Yeah!
That's a good
That's
shot.
like an impale.
What's your level?
Handgun is
Yeah.
60.
60? Okay, that's probably an impale. What is it?
It's 20%.
20%?
So it has to be under a fifth.
1/5 is 60. It's like
Yeah.
12 or something.
Yeah, it's like a 12. So
Alright,
yeah.
so roll damage twice.
1d8.
By the way, are you carrying a Browning? automatic?
I'm carrying the Savage 1907. So that's 4 and 6. So 6.
6?
4 and 6?
That's 10.
That'd be 10.
Oh, 5. Sorry, 4 and 2.
4 and 2. Okay.
So 4, 6.
Okay. He is going to attempt to punch you again, and he's screaming, and he's...
Is he hurting, at least?
Wasn't it the end of the round?
He just got
So-
shot.
He got shot.
Yeah.
Is he hurting?
And he's
that was
more
his
dex-
third, wasn't it?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he gets to shoot 3 times. He gets to
There's-
shoot 1 before the round and then 2 during the round.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So
Okay.
now he's
He gets
more
to shoot
dexterous.
again.
How many... Okay, yeah,
It's
as
8
long as the
rounds.
ammunition's good.
8 round mag.
Hit him?
Hit
It is.
for
Okay.
5.
Oh, and put a check by your handguns, too, if you haven't already. You hit him for 5?
5?
For 5.
No.
So you get to roll it again twice.
Yeah, impaled.
1 and 6.
So
7.
7.
We're all like, do we live?
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh.
Yeah!
I'm really curious what's up
One.
with Dick Shmee and Chun Li.
Yeah, what's going on?
I
While
wanted to burn it
Good.
down, but he wasn't listening to me when I was talking
I'm
about
just trying to
burning.
find a scene.
Burn hating
Alright.
village.
Wait.
Burning the peasants.
Okay, is the lady unconscious, though? Like, is that okay?
Everyone's dead. Yeah, they're both dead. Or
Okay.
you can check, and she's dead. And he's
Oh.
dead.
Wait, I'm dead, though.
You're unconscious.
The lady's dead? How'd you die?
She was
I
riding.
got punched.
Well, I know you got punched, but I didn't know the
He
lady.
got bit and then punched, and he only had 9
Right.
points of health.
Well, I know how
How'd
he
the old
got.
lady die?
How the old lady
How'd
died.
you
I shot her.
10 points.
Oh, okay. I just heard that she fluttered back, and I was like,
Okay.
okay, and then I got hit
So,
with her.
what are we
She
seeing
said
around
lizard
us? I don't
person.
think I have anything to light
Alright.
Awesome.
anything on
During the
fire
course of
with.
the time that all that's happened, you guys have, you realize there's 3 serpents that are, well, you wouldn't know this, but similar to what happened to the old lady. Yeah. So they're coming onto the surface to attack you.
Okay.
These guys better get the key fast.
Stand and deliver, Chun.
Do you have a
We're not gonna
gun?
make it to the museum today.
I don't need a
Black.
gun.
You don't need a gun. He doesn't need a gun.
Okay. The first serpent is attacking you. Well, no. I need to,
As long as I don't roll those 90s.
I need to make
Those
3
are on the
serpent
side.
things here.
Okay.
Go back and get the key while this is happening.
I'm not even sure that's a good idea.
Well, they're both dead and I'm unconscious. I don't think you're gonna get hurt.
First aid before going
You
back
see
to
2 people meandering around in a painting for crying out loud.
No,
They're getting attacked by lizard people.
Well, I'm just like,
I think this is better than TV. Or what is TV?
What's TV? I don't know.
It's like the radio.
Something Dr. Farnsworth suggested, but I haven't seen it.
Oh, Dr. Farnsworth. Good news, everyone.
Alright. So probably- who's got guns?
Woo!
Alright. How many shots do you get per round?
Just one. I'm carrying my rifle.
There are 3 serpents coming at you. You want to just shoot at the one on your right?
Whatever one's closest.
Okay, the one on your right then.
Hold your ground, man.
Hold your ground, men.
Hey, roll.
no matter how hard we try.
So I pass. I hit it.
You hit it? How hard?
He doesn't know yet.
38. So I didn't do anything special, but I do get to do 2d6 plus 2.
Oh, right.
Now watch, I'm gonna roll like a 90 every time.
So I roll 11. I do 11 points of
You do
damage.
11 points of damage. Okay.
Has like 15 health. So.
I know.
Yeah, he falls to the ground, but I mean he's not dead, but he kind of
Good enough for me.
he sort of hisses.
Can you do 11 points of damage?
Oh, I'm checking this one.
under the right circumstances, more than that.
Okay, so
Can
no
you,
one else
on
has
average,
guns?
do 11 points of damage?
So
It's all about if I hit
Chun-Li gets to go.
and I go under the martial arts.
I think
It
it's
would say
Keon.
probably 10.
Yeah, it's Chun. It's not Chun-Li.
He's never been called his proper name.
Hyun Lee.
Young here gets to go.
Anyong.
I leave with all the money and leave you guys with money.
Credit rating guy. Oh, you got some.
He's gonna punch the chick again.
Yeah. I'm just gonna walk
He's
up
gonna
to
get so
everyone.
mad he's gonna punch Colette in the face.
Okay, so am I close enough to
The
actually
record
go
for
on-
against violence against women.
Am I close enough to engage one of them? Or?
Yeah, you can engage
Okay.
the second one that's coming.
All right, we'll go for that. Okay, so that's a hit, and And I make the martial arts, so that's 7
How many dice is he rolling?
Hey, what is this?
plus another 5, so 12 points of damage.
What?
Okay, yeah, you knock
With
off the
your
thing's head.
Oh, the king.
So what's the other lizard gonna do?
Double.
Come at me, bro.
The other lizard,
Decides to leave.
roll a
Screw this
D100.
noise. I'm out of here.
D100.
Yeah.
What's the wife doing at home?
Are these two?
Oh yeah, just roll your percentile.
I was like, oh.
I'm assuming check off the combat skills, or should I wait?
Yeah, go ahead.
69.
Okay.
Okay, so you get to go first then. You both have the same
Oh.
initiative.
Oh, right. So I get to roll them again.
Kill it.
Oh, yeah, I pass. I got 12, if you're wondering.
Wait,
66.
are you shooting or
Chink, chink.
reloading?
Is 12?
I don't reload.
Yeah, 12's 1/20th.
You get 2
You
attacks.
fail?
I get 2 attacks.
Oh, okay, all right.
No. I don't reload, I'm just pulling
You're
out the...
The former shell.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll your damage.
Oh, that's not great. But I do get to do it again. So that the first one, I do 5. Oh. Oh, and then the next one, I do 11 plus 6. 13.
Okay, so that one's dead.
Wait, I got to roll 2 dice?
No, he does.
I have a rifle.
Oh,
He's got a
okay.
rifle.
I got a 3 at 6.
That was the best.
Okay, so you
best
guys
ever
are
made, man.
on the island. Do you want to say your characters
Stay
are
there.
alive? or
Is
do you
there an
want to-
unconscious one?
There's still one alive.
There's an unconscious one, yes. Okay, you shoot it.
So we look around.
Just, you know,
We see
I'm
any,
not
like-
questioning it.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough.
We came to wish you peace. We didn't have a chance.
That's when I curb stomped it. Move up.
Man, that combat was much easier than the last one. I'm just gonna go out and say it.
Just like,
That did
man,
go
3
better.
things are dead.
Gosh,
Alright,
those
So do we see
zombies.
any like huts or anything, or is it just a little island with nothing?
I didn't bring my rifle to that
We
one.
had like 3
I
people
guess
fighting
they're
against
pretty
us.
much just waiting there,
Firing
waiting to
the
get
Derringer
this out.
every other
I mean,
turn.
at least now I'm waiting to see if I can do anything without knowing.
It gets one shot,
Yeah.
and I have
And there was a
one
lot
turn
of
reloading.
I
There's
kept
3
rolling
zombies.
really low damage when I was
And a
shooting with my
zombie can
pistol.
point out a thing. It
Oh,
could be like
same way.
1 or 2.
Alright.
Dick, what do you want to do? Hyun Lee thinks that they should just you
I
guys
like how we're
should
just
wait
calling
there.
it.
At least for a bit.
There's a big thing in the middle, right?
You're in the middle, the big thing in the middle.
You're on the
You're
island.
surrounded
Yeah.
by water,
And he just
And
said
there's
this just
brush.
jungle. Yeah.
jungle.
Well, I don't want to go into the jungle, but wasn't there something on the island?
Yeah, I
There's
thought
like
you said there was
Like
a
a
hut.
stone. There's a stone.
Stone.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I'm
then we'll look at the
Like an
hut.
obelisk.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys
So
are
we'll
thinking
take a look at that.
being transported to an island.
I think didn't you guys already take the sanity?
Like I said.
Or did they take the sanity?
Well, we
already?
took sanity when we were outside. I don't know about what's going on inside.
Yeah, that's right. You did see serpents.
And you're inside a painting.
To another world.
This is the least weird thing that's happened to me all day.
Go ahead and roll sanity.
Good call, Tim.
I make it with a 48.
48. Okay. Take 2 points of sanity.
Okay.
You failed hard.
You fail. Right. Take 5.
I'm gonna go temporarily insane.
I
Yeah.
think technically you lost. How many did you lose
If you
this
can
game?
go temporarily insane, I think I can heal you.
No, you can't.
Not unless you stare at that painting
Well,
for a little
if
while.
you use some of the pharmaceuticals, if it gives you drugs, or if you go through a psychoanalysis.
Okay.
I'm still at 63.
Yeah, but it depends on how
Yeah,
many you
you took
take.
five.
But it's
rounds.
it's how many in a
gain 1
short
point
period.
of Cthulhu Mythos,
Yeah.
and then you can take your pick. You can freeze and pass out, or you can run into the water.
I wouldn't do that.
That's enough.
Right, so you pass out. Not Wilhelm.
That's after I stood delivered,
Forrest.
destroyed.
Yes.
What do you want to do?
Key.
I'm going to check the woman's body first.
Okay.
The snake body.
What
Things
was the
first.
the
What was
mother?
the woman's? Which I'm still confused.
Yeah, it's not. It's now the serpent monster. He's got like sort of these almost like priestly robes.
Mm.
There's the knitting needle that he's holding onto as an old woman. Other than that, I mean,
There's no key.
there's no key.
Okay. Then I head downstairs. Look for the key.
Did you
Okay.
not first aid?
He doesn't have
Oh yeah,
first
do you
aid.
want to? Do you have first aid?
I could try.
But then nobody else can do it, right?
Yeah.
Well, who else is it that has first
That's
aid?
true. There's nobody else there. Does Lee have any first aid?
I think I've just got the
We gotta get her into this painting.
Yeah, here's a 30. Just a standard 30.
Yeah, that's what
You'll be better off there.
So you might as well roll for it.
Yeah, so
No one else is
alright.
there.
First aid. No.
Okay, she's unconscious.
I don't think she's bleeding out because she's positive.
Snap out of it, woman.
Didn't work. Going downstairs was a key.
Okay,
Where's Lee when I need him? Wake up!
That's a lot.
so another one's coming up on the island. He's unconscious.
Sweet.
I killed 2 of them.
Did you go find the key?
Did you kill 3 of
On
them?
my
That's what
way.
he's on his
No,
way.
he killed 1.
That's all you get?
You killed
Yeah.
one in like one martial arts
I'm
kid.
trying to save
Yeah.
you.
It was a good hit.
I killed 1 in 1 shot too.
Wilhelm.
I know, but
Well,
he
no,
had
he
his
deserved this.
Okay, so you have initiative on this
Wasn't
one.
his choice.
Okay.
Look, he got beat by zombies.
That's true. That's true.
So we're looking. He's looking aggressive. I'm gonna assume at this point.
You go.
He defended women.
So
So
I
he would've
will,
killed the Asian guy.
Yeah, you probably would have slapped the
and I fail. I whiff.
Well, I know we can't get his name.
You can always call him Winky.
It's short round.
They bite you for 8.
I'm gonna try and dodge.
But you already attacked.
You already attacked.
Oh, okay.
There's no dodge now.
So you take 8 plus.
I
a
thought that was
potion.
parry that you had it saved for,
That's
not
such
dodge.
a great movie.
It's a great
If you dodge, you can parry.
I went to
I'll
go
also
see
take a look at. Okay.
You can't parry.
So 8 points.
Him and Peter.
8 points and a potion times
I
11.
walked
So
out.
it's your. What did we say? It
I
was?
walked out
Your
as soon as
resistance
he-
saving.
It's your
Con?
That's the
con.
last thing I remember of that movie.
And my constitution is 13.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a D.
That and
A D10?
Yeah, or your D100.
D100.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think
I
you
get
need to go back to
73.
Lake Lao guy.
I know for sure.
Okay. So you were affected by
We're
this.
so lucky to have
Okay.
walls
Which
protect
poison
us
was
from
it?
Camelot.
I don't think there's a specific.
For the
We'll have
record,
to
you
make
don't
it
like
up.
Midnight Show.
I think that basically
There
means
is no
in
last
general.
Airbender movie.
I
The
get,
walls bossing say.
In general, they just said if you make it, I think that's how many damage you take, which means I'm dead.
Okay.
You're
Wait,
dead.
who's dead?
I'm dead.
What? No! Not Con!
The guy who
Not Shelly.
Young Lee.
He was only with us.
Young Lee.
His unrequited love is never resolved.
How did he die?
He got punched
He
by
got
a
killed by a
lizard.
snake person inside the painting.
He got. That doesn't make any sense.
That's what just happened.
Welcome to Cthulhu.
So,
No, you're in consciousness.
do you find the key this time? Or not
Do
the
I
key?
have to look?
Yeah.
I have to look.
Okay, you're not gonna find it.
Oh,
You search the whole closet. There's no key
alright. There's no way to get them out of the photo. Or
that you're aware of.
picture.
And you killed your only leads.
Well, we got the knitting
You
needle.
could like burn. You could burn the
needle.
painting
You
or
could,
something.
I would grab a, I don't know, if it were me, I'd grab a knife and slash the painting. I don't know.
No.
Why don't you roll an idea?
Slash the painting around
Yeah,
him.
roll an idea.
Why don't you roll an idea?
Roll an idea. Come on. You have an idea.
You think, boy, maybe I should take this painting with me. At the very least, I could send some of my enemies away.
Look at this.
Before you attack me, I've got something I'd like you to see.
It's worth a lot of money. Because the artist is now dead.
Dick should just wake up like hours later. Like,
Yeah, we're gonna say Dick remains unconscious right now, possibly to return to at a later date. Right now, there's
the lizard might think he's
no real foreseeable escape from this, but that's not to say that he couldn't come back.
So I throw a drape over the picture and
take it with you.
I'm gonna take it with
You
Do you leave me
need to
there?
roll a strength. Well, yeah. What are you gonna do with Jezebel?
Pray you're outside.
We only have 15 minutes.
Wouldn't you
so I
call
won't leave you
the-
there?
Wouldn't you just call the local constabulary?
What about the dead people?
There's also a dead snake.
Yeah, the dead
You could
lizard.
say, that thing killed him.
And they actually would probably go with that.
I'm pretty sure they would have. What the heck is going
I
on?
thought it was the gunshots that did it.
He was wielding a gun at the time.
Hey,
Yes, I phoned
take my
for the-
Luger and my 38.
So you phone for the police.
I phoned for the police.
All right, they show up. Blimey!
For the record, we do not apologize for that.
That's how they talk.
That's how they all talk. Exactly like that.
All English people.
Okay,
just
so
like
they want an explanation of what on earth happened here. You can just explain, I guess.
Yeah. We came
They're
to look at pictures.
Baffled by it. They want to confiscate your weapon just because it should happen. They'd like you to come downtown, answer a few questions.
Alright.
Okay. They take Jezebel to a local hospital, get her taken care of, patched
To be
up.
fair, she did start it. But they don't need to know that.
Right.
You don't know.
I have no idea what really happened.
They're going to take you
I was
downtown.
downstairs looking for a key.
Yeah.
Take you downtown, ask you a few questions. What you're doing in London?
Just
What
getting murdered.
what happened? Do you realize that this man that was killed was a famous artist? Yada yada. Obviously, they're kind of trying to figure out what's going on with the giant lizard.
Strange beast
You're
from
not the
sewer.
only one.
They're
Strange
gonna-
beast.
Is it a ninja?
There was an
They're
old
gonna-
woman there. I don't know what happened.
Is it a mutant?
Her
Is it
skin's
a
probably in the
teenager?
corner. So yeah, so they let you go, but they say, yeah, don't go too far.
Do I have
We
a
don't know.
handgun?
We're trying to sort out what's happening. Here's your firearm.
They give you the timing.
What
You
about
fire
my
3
firearm?
rounds in the sky and walk out.
God bless
America.
America.
What about my firearm?
You're in the hospital.
That is true.
All right. Well, we had a little time.
We want to stop by the museum?
You want to swing by? This is the daytime hours, so
We're not gonna have any
Yeah, you're not gonna have time.
gunfights in the car.
Yeah.
Let us
You hope
try
so.
not to kill anyone.
Okay, we'll try not to start a,
International incident.
Yeah. Alright,
I'm really
so.
sad about Shmi.
Oh. Something to do a painting.
All right. So you
He's
show
not
up.
That's not a way for me to go.
He better come back with a chainsaw and pull his way out of the painting.
Figure out how to get him out. He's slipping over, and there he is sitting atop a throne. Lizard women all over.
Lizard women all over the
I am king.
He's like, no. Put it back down.
place. With a lizard man under his boot.
Hey, why did you freeze and pass out?
He looks up and grabs
Because
the
he took
curtain.
out such a big sanity hit that he temporarily went insane.
Black.
Yeah, he blacked out.
So you're at the Penhue Foundation. It's it's a 2-story building. You can tell
Yeah,
there's
no
a
knowledge, which is
lower
fine.
basement as well. The whole building is surrounded by an iron fence, and it looks like it's pretty well guarded. Obviously, because there's a huge collection of ancient Egyptian artifacts there.
If only Shmi were here.
Oh, the Shmi, he'd know what to do. Probably
Alright.
involve just telling
It's
people things.
still, since this is happening simultaneously, we'll say about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
I think that's being generous, but we'll go with that. Yeah, so you guys walk in, and there's a secretary at her desk, kind of at the main entrance there. She greets you, says hello. What can I
She
do for you?
turns into a lizard woman.
No.
Did you speak Parsatongue?
Hi, my name is Colette. I have this letter of introduction here from was it the Met? Metropolitan?
Yeah.
We were gonna visit with the Edward Gavigan, the director here.
Oh yes, you're in luck. He's actually in today, and with this letter of recommendation, I'm sure he'd love to speak to you.
Perfect.
It'll be just a moment. So she sort of pages for Mr. Gavigan.
Can we peruse the wares while we wait?
Well, there's an exam room you can go up and look at if you'd like. Mr. Gavigan can escort you, but we don't allow anything to really leave the foundation.
Of course.
So Edward Gavigan shows up. He's a middle-aged man, very well dressed. He is, sort of high-to-do. He greets you, hello, welcome to the Penhue Foundation. Understand you're interested in ancient Egypt. What can I do for you?
Yeah, I was kind of curious. Are you familiar with Jackson Elias?
Jackson Elias. I believe I met Jackson Elias when he was here. He was asking me a few questions. I believe he referred to... It was interested in a cult that was active in ancient Egypt.
What was this cult called?
The Cult of the Black Pharaoh.
Okay.
Or the Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh. to be
Okay,
exact.
thank you very much.
If one of you wants to roll a psychology roll, you can.
What's your psychology coming?
Psychology. Where is that? Oh, here it is. I have just 5.
Likewise. Oh, let's see.
Sham
Yeah,
for
also, oh, actually, I've got 35.
Okay.
Oh, I put 30 points into it. So
So you took a segment.
I rolled 50.
Okay.
I did not
You
pass.
don't notice anything.
Okay.
You would notice he's a sociopath.
Yeah, you would have noticed he's a lizard person.
You might have recognized him.
Okay, so since you have a lot of info on this Egyptian stuff, do you have any info on this cult of the Black Pharaoh? What did you tell Jackson Elias? What did you find out?
Oh, I told him only things that are readily available. In the library about the Brotherhood. They were active in the Third Dynasty. They worship a figure called the Black Pharaoh or the Dark Pharaoh, who is basically an entity of the pure shadow. Their practices were known to be very cruel, but died off, centuries ago,
No reason.
millennia ago.
Okay.
And do you have any artifacts in the Foundation that relate to this cult?
Unfortunately, we do not. No, it's a bit of a. There's not a ton of information on it.
Obscure.
It's an obscure.
Okay.
It's an obscure.
I know you also you funded the Carlisle expedition. Is that correct? Or were
The
involved?
Foundation did, yes. Mr. Penhew himself actually was a member of the expedition. He was
Yes,
very
that's,
eager to go with Mr. Carlisle.
That's right. Do you know? There's been various reports about how they died and many things like that. Do you have any more information than that? Than what's been readily available in the papers?
Nothing more than what's been readily available in the papers. They were murdered, thankfully brought to justice by a clan of natives when they were vacationing in Africa.
Is there a sort of role I can check?
Yeah, it would be psychology again.
Psychology, not
Yeah.
psychoanalysis.
You want to go ahead and roll psychoanalysis? Why not?
How did you feel
Sure.
about your muscle?
Yeah, exactly.
Wilhelm, are you back?
I am speaking from the hospital.
I think you failed.
Yeah, I failed. I only have like 6 in psychoanalysis.
All right, so he's he's willing to show you around the building if you'd like.
I have my scepter in my luggage. If I showed it to him,
Yeah, you can show it to him.
I'll show him my scepter. Ask him if he has any information about any ideas what this is and if it could be related to something Egyptian cult related.
Off the top of my head, I don't recognize it. If you'd like to leave it here, we could have some of our resident experts take a look at it and get back to you. We're a very secure facility. We have round-the-clock guards. Our storerooms are always locked in the evenings. Generally, only open to the public from around from in the morning to about 4 o'clock.
How long do you think that would take?
I could have it checked out. It would probably take about a week for a thorough investigation on this particular piece.
About a week.
Never getting that scepter back.
You hear it from some sort of ether world.
Somebody's talking. Shmi is talking me
From the painting.
It's like,
You look up and you see some guy in a painting.
He's running from painting to painting. It's like Harry Potter.
Reloading his rifle, learning from lizard people.
If it was a day or two, I'd consider it. But I don't really know how long we're going to be here in London, and I think a week's just too long. I think I'll hold on to it.
No? Okay, very well.
Psychology?
Is there anything else I can help you with? Would you like?
Well, why don't you give us a tour? Why don't you show us your?
Of course, I'd love to.
Since we're here.
He's very arrogant in his demeanor and tone. He's proud of what he's done. He's British. He's
For the record, we don't apologize for that.
The British can take it.
They've been taking it for years.
For the record, we may or may not apologize for that.
So he takes you down a long hall. On the left, there's offices. There's a library. There's what looks like to be an office on the right-hand side. Probably Gavigan's is very
Can
large.
I roll like a spot hidden to see if I notice anything as we're walking through?
Yeah, if you want.
You see me running from lizard people while firing his weapons.
It's a weird painting.
Expertly.
Where is...
Pulling his pistol out. Dual wielding his rifle and his pistol. In a fiction, yeah, exactly.
Not if it's a 30-06.
Yeah. I didn't say well, but he's trying.
I pass.
Sticking in the mouth.
But, okay, so you see there's about a medium-sized safe about this tall in his office. The door seems to be slightly ajar.
I know.
But he takes you down the hall, and there's a staircase
I ain't getting that
leading up. And yeah, he shows you. There's just a whole bunch of stuff in there, and he's walking around and he's showing you each individual piece.
Lots of stuff.
A lot of stuff in
Some
there.
interesting stuff.
Egyptian stuff. No, he's got like sarcophaguses. He's got just pottery, artifacts, and he's going through and he's explaining each individual piece and which dynasty it comes from, and how he's getting really into it. He's talking, all about it.
Is he talking loudly?
I'm
Am
an
I really paying
anthropology
attention?
professor. I listen intently.
Not loudly. He's just almost like he is a professor himself.
He's very intent.
He's very into this.
If I whispered over to what's your name again?
Ellie.
Ellie. I'm bad with names today. That's right. If I whispered to Ellie, would he really notice?
No, he probably. Well, not that you notice.
Hey Ellie.
Yeah.
I saw this.
I'm listening to this.
Well, could you stop listening to
I'm
this?
sorry.
Eric?
What was that?
Okay, just hold on. Okay. So I saw this safe that was jarred off.
Speak up for this big mic.
I saw this safe. It looked kind of interesting. You're really looking like you're interested in this. Can you keep me distracted for a while? I think I'm
Oh,
gonna
I could talk about this for hours.
Great. I'm gonna go to the bathroom supposedly, and just kind of look around.
I'll keep him distracted. Excuse me, can you tell me anything more about this?
Miss. So where are you going?
I'm going to the bathroom. You know where it's located? This place is kind of big. How do I get to the bathroom?
Yes, it's actually just over here. It points to the end of the room.
Okay. So I walk towards the bathroom.
Okay, and he continues talking about the Egyptian
I'm
stuff.
on the outside of the building.
He's been talking
If
for
only
about 20
Shmi
minutes
were here,
now.
he would do it.
What?
He's been talking for about 20 minutes now. You guys have been there for a total of about a half an hour.
Okay.
That's 3
Meanwhile, you
seconds.
hear gunfire and screaming.
They're not gonna find you. They're not gonna find you.
You don't know that.
We'll have an individual session and see how he holds up.
Okay. I think this has got to be something a little more cloak and dagger.
Okay.
So he's going on and on about it.
So I'm in the bathroom, correct?
Okay, yep. He's talking about a particularly nifty-looking scarab.
So I'm looking around.
That's an interesting scarab.
It is
Why you
indeed.
would say it's particularly nifty?
We have so much in common.
You guys should date.
I'm looking around the bathroom. Do I see anything particularly? Is there like a window?
There's a toilet. There's a window.
Was there a
There's nothing
ledge?
out of the ordinary. There's some. Yeah, there's pipes.
The toilet and flush it like 30 times.
Says a voice in my
That's
head.
an old toilet. It wouldn't take that much. Just use it.
I look out the window. What's out the window?
From where you're facing, it's the street that you came in on.
Is this the second
There's,
story?
You're on the second story right now. Yeah.
Okay. Is there a ledge on the outside of the window?
There's no ledge. I mean, you can kind of see from where you're at. You can see that there's sort of a shipment area. It looks like they could take shipments into a larger area off the side, but it's all within the compound, like the big fence.
Mm-hmm.
Why is there a painting?
Did that painting just whisper?
Why isn't that around?
This is kind of weird. It's like watching me.
Help me! Help me! Lizard people everywhere.
So he's droning on, and it's kind of obvious that he could do this for quite a long time.
I could listen forever.
He'll talk as long as you'll listen
I'll keep listening.
until 4 o'clock.
Until
I'm
4
just gonna
o'clock.
kick you
What
guys
time is
out.
it right now?
3:45.
Okay.
Just shoot him.
I should note there are security guards patrolling the building inside and out too.
Okay, so
there was a piece farther back at the beginning, if I may interject. Back towards where we
Please do.
Back towards where we... I bat my eyelashes a little bit. Back towards where we entered the building, I thought I saw something that interested me. I was wondering if you could tell me about some of the pieces in the more public places.
Yes, of course. Which one did you have in mind?
You know, if you could walk through this whole building, and I would listen to anything that came out of your mouth.
Are you a girl?
Yes.
No.
Yes, I am a woman.
Oh.
He made us all flip the
He'll follow
coin.
you.
All right, if you would mind following me back to the staircase over here, we'll just.
But Miss Mists is.
I am Miss Mists. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Miss Blue.
Oh, she'll catch up.
Very well.
I'd like you to myself for a
good.
little while.
All right.
Wow.
Okay.
With the appearance of Vader, you have to turn real hard.
What's your app again?
Ace.
Quick, Blue, quick! More of a
I
mind
peer out the
than
door. I peer out the bathroom door. What do I
Alright.
see?
The room's empty except for a guard.
Okay, I walk back towards the offices were on the first floor, right?
Yeah, downstairs.
I walk towards the stairs.
Okay.
Quite
Where were you
normal.
headed? You were headed for the stairs.
We were
too.
heading up the stairs. Like we're heading back into like the main. Well, I'm not even.
Well,
sure.
you'd be
You're
down
on
the
You're
stairs.
both on the second floor.
Oh,
right
so we'd be
now.
heading downstairs
Yeah.
then. Yeah, back to the main floor, or back to wherever the main exhibit is. That's
Okay.
where we're headed. The offices aren't right next to.
Why
the
are
exhibit,
you
are they?
asking the questions?
I'm trying to figure out where they were going
Yeah.
Yeah,
in the building.
yeah. I'm still unclear of the.
That kind of is the.
Oh, where we were already
That's like the main. That's where most of the stuff is.
is upstairs.
Is upstairs. There's a library downstairs. There's offices, and then there's one giant office.
Okay, in that case,
Well.
I'm going to lead him away from the staircase
Okay.
towards I don't
That's the
know.
best road.
He does offer. He says if there's a specific piece you'd like to look at, I can allow you to go into one of our exam rooms. The way it works is, you take the piece into an exam room. You're locked in there, and then you knock to be let out, just so that we're sure that none of our pieces are
Of course,
stolen.
of course. Let's see. Can I do a spot hidden to see if there's anything relevant?
Relevant to what?
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
Whether or not you're gonna get trapped in the room.
There's that.
Egyptology.
Yeah, because you don't want him to trap her in the room and then run upstairs, where little Miss Prissy Pants is trying to get into the safe.
I don't know. Let's just say that scarab you had earlier was quite fascinating. I wouldn't mind examining it a little
Of
more
course.
closely.
So he kind of helps you take the scarab out, and he says you can go in. He walks in the exam room, sets it down on this sort of pedestal for you, and says, "All right, we'll lock you in here. Just knock when you're ready to be let out."
Thank you so much.
Is there anything else you'd like to see after this? Otherwise, I've got some business to attend to in my office.
I see. No, I think that would be lovely. Thank you.
He says, "Okay." Locks you in there.
Prissy Pants, you're screwed.
So where are you right now? Are
Well,
you-
I've gone down the stairs. I'm heading towards his office.
Okay.
at
I
this
thought
point.
his office was upstairs.
His office is downstairs.
You were so going to
They
get
were all
arrested.
upstairs.
So I'm in his office. I look
Okay.
around. I see the safe.
Yeah. The
Uh,
safe, you don't need a spot hidden for, but you notice that there's a bunch of £5 notes sort of in the safe stacked up in there.
So it's just a bunch of money.
Is
A
it
bunch
open?
of money. The office itself kind of has it's a very large office. There's a desk. There's, paraphernalia on the desk. There's a big closet with 3 doors, or like a cupboard almost, behind his desk.
Okay. I'm gonna walk towards the closet
Get
with 3 doors.
Get out.
Okay.
Whispers another voice.
You want to open it?
What?
You want to open it?
Yeah.
Okay. You can roll a spot hidden in here if you'd like.
It's like with many faces jumps out.
Minus it by 20 too.
Minus it by 20. So I have to get. Okay. Okay.
Oh, so you really want him to get the spot hit?
No. Sorry,
I-
it's gonna be
Skill.
I need a 7.
his skill is gonna.
Add 20 to his roll.
No. Dang it. I would have passed. I failed.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's there's like some coats in there.
It's a closet.
Okay. I'm gonna. Since I'm kind of worried about it.
There's something about it though. You're just not sure what.
I'm kind of worried, so I kind of like do a listen. Is that a skill?
Yeah, roll
Yeah.
listen.
I pass.
Okay, yeah, you hear footsteps sort of heading towards the office.
I get
Just
in
sit
the
in a chair.
closet.
You get in the closet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's the best possible idea. This is a Dick Schmier approved maneuver.
The spirit of Dick lives on.
I keep hearing these voices in my head telling me what to do.
Oh my god.
I mean, I don't, at this point, I don't know there's any. I just looked in the closet and looked normal, so I
Except
got
it's
it.
kind of odd.
Except there's, the guy's coming into his office.
Alright, so he walks into his office and pages the secretary and says, Miss Smith, make sure that our guests are escorted off the premises. We're going to be closed soon. He starts filing paperwork. I take it, are you leaving? You're being escorted out. They're saying they're closing for the evening. You're more than welcome to come back at a later date if you like, or tomorrow. You can...
I suppose so. I can let myself out.
Okay, so he let you out.
No.
He's trapped in the creepy closet.
So he's there.
Is this where we're gonna leave it? Just me in the closet,
Trapped in the closet.
and taking a painting.
And I'm knocked out in front of where the painting used to be.
No, but you're in the hospital.
You're in the hospital. Okay.
He called the cops.
So you, so he's doing paperwork, and
You sneeze.
it looks like he's getting ready to leave for the day. So he's looks around for his jacket and stands up and faces the closet. He opens the door, I guess.
Do you have a hide?
Yeah, you should do a hide.
He sort of jumps back and he says, "All right, I'm going to be calling the police."
Can you roll for hidden? Can you roll?
Can
You can
pull-
fast talk. Can you fast talk
Fast
your way
Can't
out?
hide though.
Okay, I'll do a roll fast.
What's your appearance?
My appearance is 12.
Okay. Try to fast talk your way out of this so you got lost or something.
Nope.
Okay.
I got
So
lost.
big-
in your closet.
I was looking for
Carpal
peace.
Dina.
Because your appearance is 12, he says, "If you don't leave now, I'm going to call the police." I don't know what you were
I
intending
pull
to
out
do.
my gun and aim it at him.
Again, approved.
Don't call the police.
Why did you
All
do
right.
that?
We're going to leave it there. We'll
You should have just gone. You should have just left.